we should be live. We seem to be live. So, I'm just gonna post that I am live, which I have already done. And I thought that today we can start the day. Well, we are obviously gonna do story, but I thought we can do a little bit of housekeeping, and by which I mean a couple of things that I have been doing for the most part from time to time. Like, for example, doing the Merit Crown Arena, because we're gonna need that for the newest Miracle outfit. We don't particularly have to craft the newest Miracle outfit, but I think it would be kind of cool if we did. Hello! Hope you're having a good day today. And as such, I should probably do Merit Arena. Then I'm also thinking that maybe we could get a couple of pieces of anniversary outfit. It won't be the full anniversary outfit, but it will be at least a couple pieces of anniversary outfit. And for that, I kind of need to do a little slidey puzzle minigame that I still haven't. And also, when I logged off, I was standing directly in front of a little side quest that I think is gonna be easy to do, so we could also do that. This is like such an easy thing on my main account. I have literally all the upgrades, though today I accidentally played through Merit Crown Arena with the old purification rather than the new shooty purification, which has been not the greatest experience. Hello! Hope your coffee is great. Because for one thing, you can only shoot one thing. For another thing, you can't really hone on targets that are high up. So it was a bit of a torture doing this on my main account today. Now, the annoying bit about all of these enemies is that they have a lot of health. Like, I understand the point of like trying to do something like this because people are like, the combat is too easy. But in my opinion, now the combat is just grindy. And it's not that bad in the open world. But something like Merit Crown Arena really shows the combat's worst sides. Because it's not like you're ever gonna lose. It's just that it's gonna really take you a while to arrow down every single enemy because they have like 10 to 19 health for absolutely no reason. Oh yeah. Like, one of the high up enemies I actually couldn't even reach. So, because I was wearing Timeless Melody, I had to constantly do its ultimate thing where she goes, na na na. But like, I would do that. She would auto hit the high up enemy a couple of times, and then I would just need to wait for it to recharge again. So, not, once again, I wouldn't say that that's difficulty, I would just say that that's grindy. So that's done. Sometimes they throw in extra enemies, considering this arena they probably will. It's just the kind of thing that you need to do for the new Miracle outfit. This little battle arena-y thingy. I wonder if there's literally anyone else doing this outside of Nikki. Because technically it's set up as like some sort of a training ground for stylists, isn't it? But like half the stylists in the world are not doing even remotely half the combat that Nikki is doing. Because oftentimes it's like, oh no, Nikki, there's a bat in that direction. Nikki, help! It would be kind of weird if the stylist guild were like, yeah, we're setting this new thing up and the only one that's using it is Nikki. It's like you set this thing up just for Nikki. And let's buy out as many of those as we can. And scales for the future of our miracle outfit. There we go. Now there was one more thing that I wanted to do, which is to maybe get us a couple of pieces from this outfit. But for that, I need to solve things like this. Now, mind you, we only have so many pieces. And we can only get so many pieces. One of the things that I hate about this is that it has literally two modes, which is either this direction or this direction. Like, you can't mirror it. I wish that you could. I wish that you could mirror it. I have so many of these. And also I'm missing a piece that looks like this. Because in regular Tetris you can absolutely get a piece that looks like that. And it's not that this one will be hard to solve. It's not that any of them are hard to solve. It's more that it depends how many pieces we have for how many pictures of these. Technically, it's like a picture per piece. So we would want to solve as many of these as possible. Yeah, it is. It is nice to see artwork from previous seasons. It's very pretty. I'm so inclined to use these pieces because normally I don't. Normally they are so incredibly hard to use that I end up neglecting their existence. The easiest one to use is obviously the dot one. What if we go like this? Well, I have a couple loose ones of these ones. I can just do this, and that will work. We can definitely do one more. And after that point, I'm not entirely sure. Will we have enough pieces for it? Potentially yes, potentially no. I could get away with using 3 dots. Four dots. 4 of these is the least amount that I can see right now. Yeah. So that's another one done, and this one, I don't know, will it be doable? We can try. Yeah, it should be doable still. Oh, thank you for the pretty rock on the swing. Comment. Yeah. And because I don't log in on this account, I don't think we have enough pieces for this one. I can try and do something weird, I guess. Yeah, it's probably not really possible. But hey, we got quite far. We have 4 infusions. Yeah, that's the thing. I have nothing, nobody on this on the friends list of this account in particular. Like, the friends list is 0. I don't remember if there's any way that I could get some more pieces today. Oh yeah, I could like finish my dailies. That would do it. I finished my dailies. That did it. Yay! What will you give me? Something. It will be enough for this one. Yeah, can we bounce the Feywish sprites? Hey, shoes! So we managed to get half the whole set. Which honestly, not bad, not bad. If I still stream next week, which I would like to, presumably I don't spontaneously combust or something, then potentially we could get maybe a piece more. Which one of you had a side quest? I want to see the impression. The impression is right here, but I really be able to get it? I'm just an ordinary shroomling. Are you looking for an impression? Ah, it's Society of Observers. Fair enough. They're like, redo the old places that you have done, but like in challenge mode. And I'm like, I don't wanna though. So, this is a very long explanation of redo the things that you have already done but in challenge mode. My main story quest was in this direction. I dropped down here because I was all like, I need a waypoint in order to be able to at least do a little bit of things from time to time with the energy on this account. Well, I mean, they are mushrooms. Who knows whether they're hallucinogenic or not for the humans that they're around. Like, would you be okay running around very spory creatures and breathing this air?
Is this the Stylist Guild's interim outpost on Shell Island?
For a temporary setup, it really captures that Terra Alliance charm.
We
must have a really meticulous person in charge.
We can admire the building, but I am gonna clean a puppy first. Puppy is clean.
A group that appeared only 3 years ago, right after the Mother Shroom fell ill, preaching only to shroomlings, yet with many human followers.
I mean, I would be concerned if anything that has happened to Nikki has happened in real life. Let's set this to automatic.
Momo, before Domi Baba returns, let's try figuring things out.
By ourselves! In order to heal the ailing Mother Shroom, the High Priestess Medel began to prepare for the healing of the Mother Shroom. The cause of the Mother Shroom's illness may be related to the strange mechanical seed. A sickness wasn't natural at all, but a deliberate act. And if the Docilists know this, then their healing of the Mother Shroom ritual, which they claim is a cure, is suddenly very suspicious. Docilism is a new organization established 3 years ago. Why are there so many contradictions in the Docilists' word and actions? It's clear that there are many human followers in Docilism, yet they're wary of other humans. What's more, Testa said that the Guardian Beast is not at the Crater Lake, which doesn't match what Kabubu said before. The Docilists told the Shroomlings that the Guardian Beast has been sent to Parkea Crater Lake, but that was a lie, a clear sign that they're being dishonest. What's even stranger is that typical religion will try to spread its word to everyone, yet the Docilists preach only to Shroomlings. The Docilists only want Shroomlings, and they've been hiding something from them.
Hey, you! Have you seen the Saintess? You go there! Search the area carefully!
I do like how the moment we take over Saintess's identity, we sneak out very easily.
Lady Nikki!
Maybe keep it down a little.
What happened?
Lady Nikki, the Docilists are here looking for you.
Looking for me?
I mean, they used the same mechanics in 1.10, the whole deduction thing.
Back to Spira to continue preparations for the healing of the Mother Shroom.
And you can, you do have infinite guesses.
The High Priestess again? What was she trying to do at the coming of age ceremony?
Lemon layered slices?
Uneasy.
They come individually packaged so they stay fresh longer. I'm like, time to start streaming, time to start snack.
We need to keep investigating.
I don't know what questions Lady Nikki has, but she must have a reason
It's
for doing
sweet
this.
and spongy.
Lady Nikki, you need to hide. I'll distract the Docilists. Once they leave, I'll come get you.
Thank you, Domi Baba.
No need for formalities. I'll be back soon. Hide!
So, I'm really shit at this. The game is effectively like, be sneaky. What I tend to actually do is just kinda... jump off the building, pretty much. And that works. I'm not entirely sure if I want them to reuse the whole stealth mechanics and everything. Mainly because
Careful, Nikki. We're too close.
I don't get how they work. Like, when I tried doing this properly, it just did not work. So, instead, I do it like this. Yeah, they're very perceptive when we're trying to actually walk past them.
You, who are you? Let go of Nikki.
Oh, Momo's trying his damnedest. Unfortunately, if we were to get kidnapped, I don't think that Momo can actually help us with that.
But I really can't let you go just yet.
Who are you? Are you with the Docilists too?
Don't lump me in with them.
Well, why did you kidnap
Questioning
me
you.
then?
You're the saintess of docilism. Why are you sneaking around and hiding from your own people?
I thought it would be fun. It is fun.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you. On the contrary, I know a place that can answer all your questions.
Really? Where?
The Colosseum. The place where the High Priestess took the Holy Spear.
The Holy Spear? Kububu told me they used that spear to heal the Mother Shroom.
It's one of the only remaining ruins of Titan civilization, filled with fascinating artifacts. The Docilists have abandoned it, so you could use it to avoid them.
Nikki, don't trust her. We don't even know who she is.
Aw.
If you think you're gonna lay a finger on Nikki, you'll have to get through these claws first.
I like how Momo is both common sense and
You
is
must be
just
the
so
saintess of
fiercely
Docilism's
defensive of us.
companion. I wasn't expecting you to be so chatty.
If your goal is to help me, then there are other ways to do it.
Of course, but I need your help too. I need you to help open the Colosseum's entrance.
Are you not a stylist? Can't you just make a giant outfit for yourself?
Think what you like, but if you really want to uncover Docilism's secrets, you're better off heading there than wandering around the island.
So, why do you want to go to the Colosseum?
That's none of your business. Either we team up, or I force the guards to open the entrance with that furball as my hostage.
No, don't take Momo. That's mean.
Of course, if your little friend doesn't cooperate, I could just hand you over to the Docilists right now. Your choice.
Fine, I'll go with you to the Colosseum.
I mean, it only spread to mushrooms, and mushrooms are
That
kind of very...
I also have some
Easy
things
to persuade.
investigate there.
Looks like you're smarter than I thought. Follow me. I'll get you out of here.
Like, their giant mushroom, mother shroom, is kind of wilting because of the Docilists. Because of the mechanical seed inside of it, but they don't know about that.
Oh, they
So
spotted us.
Docilists just showed up and they were like, we know why your mother shroom is wilting. We can help fix her. And they're like, I suppose you couldn't be lying.
Jump.
I like how she just tossed her cat.
Ooh, finally shook them off. Good thing we had this big bird.
Yeah, we're lucky. Oh, sorry. I don't even know your name.
I'm Wilhelm. And this is Swanara.
Huh? Swanara? But it doesn't look anything like a swan.
No, it looks like an overfed pigeon.
Meow, meow.
Meow wow.
Looks like Swanara understood what you said.
For such a big bird, Swanara didn't.
Hold on tight.
It also reminds me of Fat Chocobo from Final Fantasy. It gives the same big bird vibes. Yeah, for some reason, Momo going invisible is like a running issue with this game. Aw, pretty little burbs.
Nice work, Swanara. Thanks for getting us here safely. Okay, I get it. I'll bring you some tasty treats when I get back to Shell Island.
I mean, for one thing, it's very obvious that this bird is into food. She offered it treats. Yeah, I like the Colosseum. It's very majestic looking. I also like how we have a casual Colosseum
What a massive fortress.
in the middle of like the forest. Like at some point this was the architectural style. And then that civilization died and the new one took over, and now that's not the architectural style. And obviously, the shape of all of this is just designed for big people. So this was the normal size of the person that was wandering around in here. The pathways, the Colosseum, the statues, they're all made for somebody that is now Nikki-sized. He's looking for somebody that went missing. His brothers. They wanted to explore Titan ruins. And it's near a huge mechanism because that's what they wanted to explore. One of the cooler things about the Colosseum is that it actually has more than one floor. And the way that you get to the second floor is through here. And I think that the game tried to use its effects, like its little timed things, like I forget what they're called. Anyway, also that door requires quite a lot of keys to open. What are these things called? Events? Adventures? Yeah, they used the timed adventures in order to try and teach people about everything that there is in Itzaland, pretty much. Because one of the adventure timed collection things is get the star that's at the entrance to the Colosseum.
When the wind blows. It's like
And
alive
it
and
is
breathing.
in the direction that I'm currently heading, effectively. Because what I need to do is run around all of this until I'm back at the front of the Colosseum. And then collect that star. Also, the map. The official map for this place. That shows you where all the chests are and everything. As by this point out on the official Infold website. So, I've been here quite a lot. I don't really have all the chests on my main account yet. But I've been slowly de-chesting the environment. Yeah, the archery looks nice. I still think that we could have just stuck with the regular purification. Mainly because everything now has quite a lot of... takes quite a lot of hits. And this should be the front of the Colosseum, and that's the star! Oh god, really? Be right back. Unfortunately, there's no, like, a safety point that I could just, like, place in the middle of the air. Fortunately, if you want to traverse any place fast, just go big. Doll. Up and up. And up. Unfortunate that I can't just go big while in the air. Because it would solve that issue of missing the star. Like, my body would be big enough that I wouldn't be able to. That way! And this is one of the easier stars to get. If you know that it exists, that is. Yay! There we go! We got it. Oh, nope, we triggered the cutscene, so I don't get to go into the menu.
Don't eat me! I haven't had any water today. My shroom body's all dried out.
Is it usual for
I won't eat you.
people to just
You
eat
again.
the mushrooms in here?
The High Priestess said no shroomlings may enter the Colosseum.
Well, we're not
I'm
shroomlings.
human, not a shroomling.
None of us are shroomlings.
Shroomlings aren't allowed either. No one, human or shroomling, can enter.
Obviously.
Apparently they are canonically edible.
I brought a little friend with me.
Huh? Is that his meowiness?
And that lady next to him. Could that be the Saintess herself?
Your Excellency! Are you really the Saintess?
Surely the same Tess of Docilism and her trusted companion have the authority to go in, don't they?
Your Excellency! Please save us! You have no idea
Aw.
how scary it's been here!
What happened? Why are you so frightened?
After the High Priestess took the Holy Spear for the healing of the Mother Shroom, she assigned Potato and me to guard the Colosseum.
Yeah, the brooch is from Sea of Stars Miracle outfit.
Mush sounds coming from inside. It's
I
freaking
use
us
its
out.
shoes on the regular in my main
I think
account by this
the
point.
vengeful spirit of a behemoth. I heard they used this place as some kind of arena in ancient times. I think Your Excellency is more than capable of handling that behemoth spirit. Don't you think so, Pamimi?
I want to rub their
But if
caps.
all that mushing really
They're
is a
really
vengeful spirit,
shrivelly.
it'd be way too dangerous for Her Excellency to go inside.
Like, what would that feel like?
Don't worry. I already fought off a behemoth in the forest.
Your Excellency defeated a behemoth?
Whoa,
Friend dessert.
bless this day! I knew you could save us, Your Excellency!
Nikki, it's not just the behemoth. You need to handle its vengeful spirit. I can't tell which is scarier. That or the High Priestess.
I can't get over how easily Infinity Nikki
Fine,
players
Mom.
start playing it
If we
like
want
we're
to investigate
cannibals or
Dawson, we have
vampires.
to go in.
Friend, dessert,
Mimi,
perfect.
Potato, will you let
All
us
in
through?
one.
Sure.
Please be careful, Your Excellency.
Tasty.
Whoa! This door's gotta be like 100 times taller than me. Nikki, try gigantifying yourself and see if you can push it open.
Yeah, I will. I was just gonna open this menu first before you guys interrupted me. So first we have collected some whim stars and see obtain the thingy in front of the Colosseum. The star in front of the Colosseum. I mean, I haven't cleared the whole arena, but I'm pretty sure we like cleared. Okay, that might be a higher up level. Yeah, we're gonna probably not complete the whole thing, but we'll collect a bit of things. A bit of things. And then we also will collect a bit of things in here too, probably. And now we can go. Push! Push with my almighty strength. You're telling me that Wilhelm... I'm assuming Wilhelm is a stylist, right? Couldn't just make a giant outfit? I suppose she needed the credentials to get past.
Enormous.
Where should we start looking?
Surely bullshitting
What do you
mushrooms
think,
wouldn't have been hard.
Wilhelm?
Wilhelm was like, I ain't going in there.
Nikki, Wilhelm's gone. She must have left us here on purpose. I knew we couldn't trust her. Those weren't clues. She lied to us. So
I think that there is a dragon. I'm not entirely sure if it's rainbow.
Think on the bright side. At least one thing she said was true. The Docilists won't come here. Besides, it was the Docilists who took the Holy Spear from the Colosseum. The one meant for the healing of the Mother Shroom. Momo, no
So
matter
you know
what's
how we
inside,
have a magical
you have to
house
go
that we
check it
can
out.
enter from anywhere? Why don't we just like put some chairs, maybe our bed into our magical backpack and like camp out in here? I need this block over here. Okay, then I need to position myself on the block and then I need to jump over it. There is a giant bad guy through here, but it's not too bad. No, I say that. I've heard that a lot of players pooped their pants. Ooh, music! Yeah, you can hear everything doing the shaky shakies. Whole world is shaking and I'm like, oh,
I think something's moving down
earthquake! Whoa, look! I found the collectible! Anything else in here or just the hole? I will go down it eventually. I just need to make sure I'm not leaving something very obvious behind. So here's a fun bit. You triggered this guy, not by the time spent in here, but by distance traveled. Which means that unless we progress forward, we're kind of safe. So we can't just be like, yeah! Picture time! Ooh! Ooh, this one looks really derpy. I love that. Look at that expression. Isn't that a good little boy? I mean, yeah, when we move forward. Which is why, if you don't, you can just take pictures with this guy.
Be careful! It's the behemoth! Wait, this behemoth doesn't look right. It seems to be going crazy. Nikki, run!
This implies that other behemoths just looked extra sane. Please come back. I can... We can have more pictures with the good boy. This is the good boy. See? Very, very good boy. Bit Rory. A very derpy expression. Thank you for your participation, Behemoth. I must be kind of slowly going in my direction now. Like, I know that you can't get me, but... I do have to make some progress, I believe. Anything interesting up here? Oh, and if you AFK for too long in here, the game will be like, is it too hard? Would you like to skip? And I will be like, no, not really. I'm just enjoying the vibes. Yeah! It's because there is parts where you really need to run, and that's when he's directly chasing you, but the moment you dive behind, like, cover, he can't actually get to you anymore, so you can take your time. Ooh, more collectibles. And some musics. Yeah, I think this part was too scary for quite a lot of players. Ah, who's the good boy? Who's the good boy that can't get through that wall? You're the good boy. Ah, I wish I could scream at you and, like, get your fur, but you're not one of the ones that can be patted. Unfortunately. Anything in here? Yeah. I mean, can you blame him? He hasn't had company in a long while. He's probably like, oh my god, tasty snack. And I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like it. Maybe I'll bring you a big snack later on. Some mushroom salad, perhaps? There is quite a lot of mushrooms outside. Beast horns, shattered like stars. Mountains forged into a city. Glory belongs to my king. On the eve of history, footsteps thread through the forests. Even the behemoths bow. Beneath snowy cliffs, upon sheer precipices, stands heaven's reach. I wanna live in a place that's called as poetically as like heaven's reach. It sounds like you would be living somewhere like fairly high up, that's very dreamy in landscape. Dawn, a brand new tomorrow descends! Sketches, condensed with sweat and ingenuity, prying open giant stones. Years of hardship, shoulder to shoulder with honor. Fortress is completed here. My king, behold! The valiant warriors of the competition charge forward, and heroes call out to you. Flowers spread across the ground, horns blare triumphantly, blood and loyalty offered to my king. The crowned brave receive the laurel. My king raises his spear, pointing to the horizon. The artisans record these words of gold. I imagine some bloke with like a spear on a mountain and everybody's like acting like it's a super cool move and everything, and he's just like standing there with a spear like, what up? Fighting is not slaughter or mere bravery. Not victory of a moment. Only the flame of wisdom guides through the shadowed valley of calamity. The bloke was feeling kind of poetic himself as well. The Titans are meant to be exhausted. Even if the journey ends, we must still pursue the echo of truth. That's like... what? When somebody like leaves a barely eligible book? Or do you just like stand in front of a mountain range and yell like, echo! I think this is our gal on the mountain with a spear.
They've got some kind of faded artwork on them. I think they're telling a story from a long time ago.
These murals. This is the history of the Titans. Look, that huge Titan stand surrounded by others. That must be the Titan King the Shroomlings are always talking about.
Being so tall must have been really cool. Especially if your race is like adapted to it. Because whenever humans grow very tall, our hearts like start taking extra strain, so really giant people have a lot more heart issues.
It turns out the gods are nothing.
Stop being mean to a little dragon.
Nikki?
Momo, give Nikki a second. Nikki's hallucinating.
Really long time. I tried calling your name 3 times, but you didn't even notice.
Nikki is hallucinating. Give her some space.
Momo? I'm fine.
Nikki, are you feeling all right?
It's nothing. It's just... the heart of Infinity resonated. And I started seeing
I just walk around seeing hallucinations all the time, Momo. It's perfectly fine.
Imprisoning a huge dragon. The dragon was... a god.
A dragon god? The Titan King imprisoned a god. Nikki, it feels like my brain is about to short circuit.
Momo, do you remember what that mysterious girl told me? On this land, faith in the god here had been twisted. It might mean that someone's been hiding the truth about the gods. Maybe the true god of this land isn't the Titan King at all.
Hey, hold on! Nikki, this feels like we're uncovering a pretty big secret here. If the Titan King isn't the real god, and actually imprisoned the true god, then everything that Docilism preaches is a lie!
There's another possibility. They might have known the truth all along, but chose to deceive the Shroomlings for some hidden purpose.
They're liars, all of them! Nikki, we have to write this down.
That expression of just like... And then he goes, there's a Whimstar around here. So, this design, this dress is based off the actual priestess of Docilism, the girl whose soul we overtook. This design, I'm not entirely sure, but I think that it's either based off the dragon itself or off the daughter of the dragon. It's also kinda with like the priestess scars and everything, but the priestess itself was some sort of remnant of whatever the heck has happened in here, so it's the way that it is used in just like a tiny little side quest where you tell the story about long ago there was the dragon in this land, like little shroomlings. You transform into this outfit, so this is like part of our artistic interpretation of the true Dragon King of the land, but like make it a daughter of him, I suppose. I thought we may as well use some visuals while that's still around. There is a Whimstar, as Momo said. There's also a chest. There's a lot of enemies that way. There's also some music. I've been playing a lot of the first of Lara Croft's recently. I gotta say, the platforming is so hard to get right. Because there's multiple different jumps and they execute based on where you started running before you took the jump. When exactly have you pressed W after pressing the jump key? And it's just so hard to get accurately. And this makes me appreciate jumping in modern games so much more. Like, in here, I jump and I float. There's no, like, restriction of my movement. The movement that I can do is very intuitive, I would say. And I also can move while in the air, which is not very realistic. If we were in that universe, like, you know, when we take a jump, we can't just, like, randomly change direction while mid-flight. But what I'm trying to say is I appreciate the controls of this game in particular. It's very easy to control. The amount of time that you spend fighting the controls is initially 0. Thought I saw something shiny up here, but it might have been just all of these urns. Though it's so cool because we would be like child-sized by Titan standards. considering where we're coming up to furnishings. Like, this would be a desk, a bar at the most, which means that a normal person would probably, like, have it at about waist level. We have it slightly above our breasts, which means that compared to Titans, we're very cute-sized. We're tidgy, we're like a baby Titan. I mean, we would be a pretty big baby if that was baby-sized, but... It's still... For a Titan, we would be pretty small. Like a kid-sized Titan. I wonder if the bees change in size when we change in size. Honey, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I'm sorry, I'm just a lot faster than you, and then you really struggle to, like, you can fit, yeah, you can fit through, just maybe go on a diet or something, lose a little bit of weight. That doorway should be wide enough for you. Have you tried standing on 2 legs and turning sideways? That might really help with it. Yeah, he's just like, I'm angry. I'm so angry. That might not be a star. There are a couple of cool things in here, so I'm gonna be taking these. Ooh, we can travel back up from here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this was where we were gonna hop. If you were just a tiny bit less angry, I'm pretty sure you can execute a jump and grab onto this platform. You seem to have fully well-functioning arms and legs. You don't need to continuously spit air at me. I hope that the place that Nikki's standing in doesn't super smell. No, I don't want to skip it. Why would I want to skip it? Stop offering me to skip. Like, surely if you have a giant doggo yelling at you all the time, his breath must, you know, not smell the bestest.
Wilhelm?
Yeah, he seems a bit angry. A bit angry. A bit hungry.
What is this place?
Hungry, even.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. I'm just looking around.
I am not sharing this book with you. It's not, that door is actually too thick for the boy. He's gonna be fine. Just like, you didn't even need to go anywhere, honestly, Wilhelm. Just, see, I'm standing around here. I've been testing this boy for a while. He can't, these doors are just a tiny bit too much for him. If it was a wooden one, then we would be in trouble. For a full 3 days, my research made no progress. Titan script is incredibly difficult. I have to read single sentence several times just to grasp its general meaning. Yet for those who grew up in Heaven's Reach, reading Titan script seems effortless. Clearly, there's still so much for me to learn. Yeah, it's almost like if you're born into the native language, you can speak the native language better. Duh! Once we find a way to awaken them, I want to be granted endless treasures, enough that I can't spend all the money in this life or the next. I mean, there's quite a lot of urns in here. I'm pretty sure you could, like, I don't know, pick them up and sell them. They are antiques, right? They will probably fetch pretty penny. Like, if you just stripped this place down, I'm pretty sure you can achieve your goal a lot easier. That way I could erase all sins and start a new golden age. Well, if everybody has money, then nobody has money. Because that's not how money functions. Then all my efforts won't have been in vain. Before your birth, I will pray day and night. Erase all sins and grant the word is glory. Also, if you're trying to just like, I don't know, get an old race going. Sorry, Delgo, there was something that I wanted to pick up from there. Then, why do you think that Titans would have the power to do friggin' anything? Like, they're just really tall people. Like, if you awaken them, they would just be like, well, thanks, bro, I'm alive again, I guess. Nice to meet you. And you would be like, endless riches, please? And they would be like, fucking hell. What gave you that idea that that's something that I could do? Memo should be spoken to in all caps. I mean, yeah, but also if we have non-giant stylists, surely you could make a dress of infinite wealth, right? Right. Cool. I might have wanted to get out of the way. Okay, come on, my guy. Trample this way while I get out of the way. Thank you. It's just... I effectively invited an upcoming train and forgot that I did that, so I stood on the tracks. Until it ran all over me. And then I was like, oh yeah, right, forgot. I probably shouldn't do that. Aw, poor little dizzy boy. Anyway, I found the Wimster. Poor little dizzy boy. And some music! There's some music in here. And there is another book. News has arrived from Heaven's Reach, urging us to hasten our research. Since Veilfall, the Titan's records have been cut off, and uncovering the truth is no simple task. The Elder has already ordered that all documents from the Colosseum have to be brought here. We must finish combing through them as quickly as possible. I found it! In one manuscript, I stumbled upon a record of that ritual. The description sent a chill through me. All things move according to their own laws. What is it truly that we're doing, I don't know. I dare not to think too deeply. This morning she asked me, do all people die? Yes, I replied. I'm scared, she said, burying herself in my arms, her voice muffled. I remember asking my mother the same question when I was 7. Is this like a rite of passage for all kids to ask about death at the age of 7? Mother told me that as long as we could awaken that sovereign, then death would no longer find us. For the sovereign would grant us everything, wealth, power, and eternal life. Why are you so sure? Like, everything that I read about Titans so far just sounds like it would be another species. Now I hesitate to tell her that answer. I think in the moment she was born, I truly longed for eternity. If I could live in this world forever, always by her side, it would probably be very miserable. It would be so wonderful. But am I also the one trapping her? Death or eternity, which of the two is truly the curse? I found a way to leave this place. Was it through the giant-ass door? Like, I've seen several of them? I think you should have been able to exit for quite a long while. Anyway, Guy, I need you to press this button, so wake up.
Nikki, the behemoth is waking up. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, morning, sunshine.
The behemoth will only charge towards the horn.
Thank
We
you.
just need to avoid getting hit.
Yes. We need to move this one now until it's in front of the button. We're really using this poor behemoth. He's gonna get quite the brain trauma from us. Hopefully he doesn't super mind. I mean, maybe we could call it a lesson in controlling your rage. Come on, behemoth, press the button. Thank you. You go up and I manually climb up. That's true. Like, Nikki could just go big and use her hammer to hammer these buttons herself, but she's like, no, 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 no. A bit of animal cruelty has to enter our process of doing things. How else are we gonna do things if not with a tiny bit of animal cruelty, huh? Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm almost thin enough to actually get through the gaps in here. Like, I can inch through a gap, it's just that the behemoth is... He has some belly fat. Actually, as a behemoth, how do you even end up with belly fat? Like, does anyone feed this poor puppy in here, or nah? Yeah, this game in general has pretty good soundtrack. I love the little roar that Nikki does. This little woo! I'm pretty sure that the staircase is this way. Yes! Look at me knowing directions. Yeah, just a little ow. Anything for me to get in here? I don't see it. Let me just get my blingies. Do we just want to leave into the... Yeah, we do want to leave into the arena. So that we can get to the other roaring device. So come on, over here. I need you to let me out. Thank you. That was very thoughtful of you. Anyway, I must be going now. For one thing, I see a star. I know that you don't, but Nikki just sees stars sometimes. It could be a bit, you know, a bit worrying, but at the same time she hallucinates quite a lot. So, maybe not the worst of all things that have happened to Nikki to be seeing stars. Yes, sea of stars. I see a star. And Wakey had a shaky because I really need you to run into some buttons now. Good morning. Anyway, button here. I could absolutely push this by myself, but I do insist on resorting to animal cruelty, I'm sorry. It's something that must be done. I know, kinda mean, and I did die, but it's okay because I have infinite lives, you see, you don't. Well, you're about a millisecond too late. I died and respawned. I would have been fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm just like an infinite being. Who am I even waving to?
We nearly became that behemoth.
Hello, Floor. Nice to meet you.
It's a good thing that Wilhelm grabbed me, or I would have been hit for sure.
I was hit for sure.
You're so brave standing up to a behemoth like that.
Nikki, there's a platform here.
It looks like maybe something used to be
Infinite
placed on it.
beam.
Something special must have gone here. Could it be a treasure left by the Titans?
It says here, divine justice.
I imagine it was the spear, considering that there's a spear icon on the whole thing.
Hang on. I think I've seen something like this in the writings left by the Titans. The Spear of Victory raises, divine justice descends.
Spear of Victory? Could that be the Holy Spear? The one that the High Priestess retrieved from the Colosseum to purge the illness from the Mother Shroom.
Yeah, she thought about resorting to violence when she saw an
That's the
Ilf
one.
room. She was all like, and what do we do when a giant mushroom is wilting? We spear it.
Wilhelm, were you able to find anything in the other room?
Hi Momo, welcome back.
Snooping on my investigation, huh?
I mean, I did see you hiding a book.
I always thought you were just a little girl hiding behind a veil, always lurking in the background.
And now? What do you think about me now?
I can't fully trust you yet, but you've exceeded my expectations. You're completely different from the saintess I am.
I may or may not be an entirely different person as well, but that's
I'm sorry
fine.
for judging you. And forcing you to come here to the Colosseum.
At least you also helped me get rid of those docilists.
But why hide?
I fell from a high platform at the Saintess's coming-of-age ceremony. When I woke up, I realized my memory was spotty. At first, I just wanted to get those memories back, but along the way, I discovered some things about docilism, things I hadn't known before. I won't return to Spira until I uncover what they're truly up to.
That's why I'm investigating the docilists. I know they've been hiding something. As far as I know, the ancient Titans didn't believe in any deity. They relied solely on their own strength to build their civilization.
They did spear a dragon at one point.
Docilism teaches that not only did Titans believe in a god, they also worship their own king. Something's off.
I think docilism might be trying to conceal something.
Earlier in that room, I found a supply list left behind by the docilists. From what I found, it seems like they have a secret warehouse nearby. The docilists use it to transport items every now and then. Unfortunately, the list doesn't specify the warehouse's exact location. Finding it will take some time.
Maybe we can explore the area first, and see if any buildings nearby look like a warehouse.
I'm pretty sure that anything that you store your shit in is a warehouse.
There's still one last thing we need to prepare.
What's that?
First things first, we should eat something to give us the energy we'll need to explore.
I like this plan.
Let's go. There's an adventurer camp not too far ahead.
Momo's like,
Let's see what they have to eat over
is
there.
there barbecue? Could I eat some barbecue, please? Food? You said something about the food.
Now that I'm bigger, I'm so much closer to the sky. I feel like I can just reach up and grab the stars.
I mean, we are grabbing quite the amount of wind stars, Nikki. What kind of star in particular would you like? Actual stars? Seeing a lot of things in there. First that. And a couple more dues. Like, I don't know, they would have needed to coexist at the exact same time. The question for was the Saintess another Nikki would be like, can multiple Nikkis exist in the same universe at the exact same time? At the exact same timeline, because we are in Itzaland at the same time as Wishfield is happening. In my opinion, no. I think we have truly absorbed some random person's soul because we can't just casually do that. Okay, I have rearranged my star now, Gib. Thank you. Yeah, but that's like other universe Nikki. This would be two Nikkis in the same universe at the exact same time. I don't think that it would quite work.
Lady Nikki?
Yeah, that's kind of very Nikki to just randomly absorb people's souls.
Oh, by the Titan King! You're safe, Lady Nikki. This person... Oh, she's the one who kidnapped you, right? Get behind me, Lady Nikki.
Kidnapped? Me?
Exactly! You're Lady Nikki's kidnapper! The other shroomlings on Shell Island saw everything. A mysterious figure, some kind of adventurer with tied-up hair, brought Lady Nikki toward the Colosseum.
I can't wait for the cute whimsical outfit of raising other people's skeletons or ghosts.
Thank you for looking out for me, Domi Baba.
And we will somehow sell it as fashion as well.
Although we didn't get along at first, I really think we've come to understand each other.
Let me be clear. I mean no harm. I just needed the same test to open the entrance. I'll admit, my strategy was a little intense. But it was an emergency. I had no choice.
No matter the reason, you cannot treat the Saintess like that!
Ah, come on. I've already apologized. If I hadn't acted in time, your Saintess would have been captured by the Docilus by now.
No, that's JoJo.
Lady Nikki,
Not that
I know
JoJo
you
isn't
should bear the
fluffy as
blame.
well.
I didn't protect the Saintess. I failed as a hero.
It's alright, Domi Baba. I'm fine. Let's leave it at that.
The Saintess and I made some new discoveries inside the Colosseum. So we've decided to investigate together. Want to join us, little hero?
It'd be an honor. Lady Nikki, what is our next objective?
I have literally not a clue.
To eat?
Oh yeah, that was the next objective.
Huh?
Huh?
Let's eat.
Let's eat the mushroom,
Let's go, Domi
to be
Baba.
mean.
The adventurer camp is just up ahead.
Can they eat smaller mushrooms? Is that okay? Would that be cannibalism or not, considering that we can eat other mammals? Like, would it be considered eating your own or not? Okay, you're now sitting on my hand and you're trying to push things up my desk. No pushy pushy. I'll put this on the floor so that you don't pushy pushy. See? Yeah, it's on the floor now. You're gonna pushy pushy on. Oh, okay. He found my little lemon slices, and he was like, pushy pushy! Pushy off desk! And I was like, how about no? Okay, I can't sprint with this yet. I need to unlock sprinting. There we go, now I can sprint with it. I will also need to get enhanced bug catching. Animal grooming. Collecting things. Now we can start unlocking the miracle outfit. We don't actually need to craft this one for the story. So you kind of just craft it for funsies. Funsies might be the wrong way to express it, but you're not just forced to make it to progress the story, which people have opinions on. Some people like it because people didn't quite like waiting to craft the whole full Wishful Rosa outfit.
Mama, look! The knotted fern leaves are covered with glitter. Look how it glows on my hand.
But other people hate it because they find that it cheapens things. Come on, rock, explode. Thank you. I don't quite want to get you a photo of the behemoth, so... yeah, you have fun with that. Not quite Silvergale Aria, but just... this is more Itzaland's Wishful Rosa equivalent, but you don't need it to progress the story because the story just gives it to you when you need it. Unlike Wishful Rosa. Silvergale Aria was incredibly grindy. Like, they were effectively like, we don't know what our players are supposed to do for the next 6 months, so just give them something that will take a very long time to make.
Deputy Lee!
What are you doing here? Have you been bothering those two little shroomling guards again?
As if. Those two have nothing on me anymore. I just came out of the Colosseum.
Really? How did you get in?
Open your eyes.
I'm pretty sure he can see just fine.
And who is next to him?
They would definitely not recognize me.
Sanctus. And his meowiness.
Do remember that we stole
How did you
somebody's
convince
identity.
The Saintess of Docilism to go with you.
She wasn't convinced. She was compelled.
With the Saintess leading us into the Colosseum, the expedition team can finally make some progress.
Yeah,
That might convince our sponsors to give us more funding.
there's a lot of people
Maybe
wanting
we'll find
different
some
things
treasure
right
for
now.
the Titans. Maybe my pension won't be a lost cause after all.
That's the least I can do. After all, I'm sure I'll need the expedition team's help at some point.
Everybody agrees that the patch is kind of good,
We're just a small expedition
but everyone
team.
has like
We didn't
very
expect to be able
different
to help the Saintess at all.
desires for the game going
I have a
forward.
question I'd like to ask. Are there any buildings that could be used as warehouses around
I
here?
mean, literally any building, right?
Warehouses. This is a primeval forest. I doubt there are any buildings like that around here.
Like, you can use the ground
Not
as a
looking for
warehouse if you
buildings.
wanted to.
They could have used the forest itself to help stash things.
I mean, dig a big hole, put a
natural
box
hiding
in it.
spot.
What is that if not a warehouse?
Yeah, I know a few places that fit that description around here.
Where exactly?
It'll take me a while to explain, and I've got to start heading back to Shell Island so I can report to Ada. If I'm late, she'll send me to socialize with the Shroomlings again. I really don't want to spend an entire afternoon playing on the slide with them.
That sounds like such a nice
I'll give
thing
you my
to do.
expedition notes before I leave. There may be some clues in there that will help your investigation.
After several days of investigation, I have discovered a huge cavern in the middle of this mountain. Unfortunately, the entrance is blocked by rubble that we can't clear due to the risk of a cave-in, so my team and I can't enter for now. We placed a warning sign to prevent anyone from getting hurt by falling rocks. As an adventurer, it's great a shame to stand right before a place filled with the unknown and be unable to enter. However, I must pull myself together and not let this challenge defeat me. What puzzles me is the number of abandoned items I found along the way. It's as if someone was transporting things to this location. How strange! Besides explorers, who else would be active in this area?
Deputy Lee's notes show a cavern nearby. That indicates signs of recent activity. It matches what we're
Yeah, just like, go and take the nice slides. What's so wrong with that?
The Dossalists really have been transporting things there.
Yes, I think we're getting closer to solving this mystery.
I feel something too. It's hunger. I'm getting closer to starvation by the minute.
Whoa, Nikki, Wilhelm's about to faint.
Aw, Momo's so upset.
I'll go find her some food, Lady Nikki. You all rest here for
I understand Wilhelm, because if I don't eat for too long, I'm very
The
easily
kindest little hero.
get out of energy, woozy.
anything for Lady
I
Nikki.
can even get
Since it's just a
nauseous
mix-up,
from it.
I'll be a fun guy and forgive you.
But at the same time, you're not gonna starve. You can spend days not eating, like weeks even, and not starve. So you're not starving. You're just being a prissy little princess, but I entirely understand the point. Like, I would also be a prissy little princess, so it's fine.
Oh, now I feel alive again. Little hero, the food you found is really good.
Of course. We Shroomlings are pretty in tune with the forest. We know what's tasty here and what's not.
Yeah, when I'm not having migraines, I top up on food as much as I want.
There's fragrant tree sap and delicious sweet soup. Wow. Maybe when we get there, I'll get to lie on a soft cushion while a bunch of little Shroomlings fan me and spoon feed me some sweet soup.
And that's what you're dreaming about, sweet soup.
Momo, wake up. Now's not the time to dream.
Yeah, they do, for some reason.
This forest is massive. Even with Deputy Lee's notes, finding that cave is going to be a challenge. Relax. I just went through his notes. I think the 3 photographs he's gotten there might be our clues.
Jojo, do you want to
We
leave
find
this
an
room?
adventurer and a local with us. Let's split up and
Jojo's
use
just
those
lying
photos
at the
to
door
search.
right now.
Whoever finds something first, just let everyone know, alright?
How do we do that? You want us to just shout like, "Hey, everyone! I found it!"
Of course not. Use your pair pal. Both the Saintess and the hero have pair pals, right?
Yeah, let's be pals on pair pals.
Is that what's used to prop up things?
Spare pole.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
Yes, that's the one! President Hill said he gave me one before. I thought it was for propping up a wobbly table. But since I don't have a wobbly table, I've just been carrying it around.
I'd love to see that work-obsessed president's face if he knew Shroomlings were using the Stylist Guild's special token to prop up a table. Little hero, take out your pair pal. I'll show you how to use it. first, let's start a group chat. What should we name it?
The group name should be powerful and highlight our team's character. What do you think?
May I suggest long live...
I'll go with long live barbecue.
And follows our principle of never being hungry adventurers. I want to call it Zane Test number 1.
If we pick that name, can I opt out?
Yeah, let's not go with Saint as number 1. That's way too much fanfare.
Shroom warriors, meaning we fight together. Oh, Lady Nikki, that's amazing. You came up with such a good name.
Ugh, fine. I guess it's better than the other options.
Then it's decided.
I didn't see Wilhelm making any suggestions. A greeting. Hello, everyone. Is this how it works? I think I got the hang of it. Let's keep in touch on PairPal from now on. And this is where the game really loved to break for some reason. Like, a lot of people would get stuck in here because the whole PairPal interface would come on and then wouldn't go away. Though it would if you were just patient and waited a while. Yeah, it's because she's canonically supposed to be in her canonical outfit. It's kind of what really upset quite a lot of people in this update as well. Let's find where the photo was. I feel like it was literally of that thing, but the game says no. Like, one of the things that they did was not oh, it was of this thing, fair enough. All the mushrooms look the same.
Nikki, look.
Was not render other skin tones except Nikki's default skin
There's
tone.
a lot of junk around here. That means we're in the right place. Momo, let's look in the direction.
But they also kind of didn't render anything but the default outfit for Itzaland in a lot of these things too, so... It wasn't that the skin tone was the target in itself. All of the fluffy bunnies. All of the fluffy bunnies are mine. Hey, found it. That one was easy.
Why is there so much junk scattered in the forest?
That is true.
Who's been dumping all this stuff here?
Look at the tracks on the ground. It seems like someone's been transporting goods in this direction.
I feel like to leave a tent like this, you should be coming back to the spot fairly regularly. Otherwise, you get to lose a whole ass tent, and who wants that? Excuse me, let me yell at a plant. who we're saying hello to, but hello. It's this thing, isn't it? Yes, it is!
Every time I watch the sunrise, it feels...
How did these carts end up abandoned here? Nikki, maybe the warehouse is somewhere nearby.
I suppose it got stuck. And they really had somewhere to be. Hello. Yeah, why can't they be cool like Nikki and just carry all of her shit on her at all times?
Found it! I found it first!
Domi Baba, Wilhelm? What are you two doing together? I ran into the lost little hero and decided to bring him along.
That's not true! I saw the cart first. You just walked faster than me, that's all.
It doesn't matter who saw it first. Either way, the
To
same
be
just
fair,
wins.
mushrooms have pretty
Well,
short legs.
Obviously, I would lose to Lady Nikki. She's the best.
Mm-hmm. Now, Your Excellency, how are we supposed to get into this cavern? We're gonna need more strength in order to push the stone wall aside. Judging by these markings, there's a high risk of collapse here any moment. Be careful.
Don't worry, I'll go giant. And I will just friggin' run into the rocks. Collapse, schmolapse. Who cares? Let me bulldoze this thing.
Oh, Lady Nikki is amazing! Just like that, whoosh! She grew huge, and then boom! Knocked the entrance wide open!
Let's get inside.
With no worries, absolutely. About the integrity of this place. I am really surprised that other stylists can't just copy my homework. Surely as a stylist you can create outfits with any kind of ability, not just like specific one. Does everyone else like have a cooldown on it or like something very specific that their outfits can't do? I can't believe this is the dustless abandoned warehouse, but it's all useless household items, nothing valuable or informative. Find anything new on your end? I was about to ask how did they set up camp that fast, but they probably just found the camp.
There seems to be another space below this cavern.
Like,
You all go ahead. I want to investigate around here a little first.
my social anxiety would hate just standing in somebody else's camp. Because it would be like, what if they come back? I mean, that is a good question. Momo is a magical cat. I don't know how that works with, you know, stylist powers. Who are you? What are you doing here? Oh, you're not just camping out. Want some barbecue? Inside a caved-in warehouse? Yeah. Your point? Yeah, I'm just making food. I wonder if startle them with a very nonsensical response would be a thing. Like, if you give a response enough out of the left field, would it just make the person stop, stare, and get very confused? Like, what do you mean you're just making food? And oh, I'm just making food. Like, what do you mean? What do I mean? I see a chest. I also see some balls. Would you like some of the chicken wings? Yeah. There's plenty to go around. No need to be so stuck up, guys. Ooh, cages. And poor little snails. Ooh, chest. Yeah. Should be ready soon. Okay, so this is experiment logs. Subjects 10 in total, coded. Procedure, seed implantation completed. Post-implantation subjects showed stable mental states with mild pain reactions in a few cases. Results, some subjects exhibited sluggish movement and curled into their shells. Energy absorption effect was negligible. All of them died. Experiment failed. Seed implantation completed. Subjects exhibited intense pain responses post-implantation. Seeds extracted. Experiment failed. Seed implantation completed. Subjects remained mentally stable with no pain responses. Results, some subjects displayed signs of lethargy, but energy absorption was evident and flow rate remained stable. All subjects survived. Seeds can be extracted and reused. Experiment successful. This batch may be ready for deployment. They're using snails like batteries, effectively. Which is not very nice. Considering that we're in the forest of sentient mushrooms, though, if you want it to be nice, you would really need to find a way to get a different vegetable to be a good battery for you. Like some carrots. Some non-sentient carrots would have done very well. Or potatoes. You can get some electrical charge out of potatoes. I mean, what if you don't have batteries? Like, I don't know whether Wishfield knows about batteries. Would this world know about batteries? Oh, I mean, yeah, I suppose Wishfield has like actual power poles, and that's powered by something rather electrical, like light poles. I'm assuming it's not just like magic. What is like up there? Just scenery, I guess. Yeah, like, maybe they would know how to make batteries. Maybe. I mean, technically using snails as batteries is still batteries. It's just using snails as batteries, right? I will say this, I did get a little bit lost. I do think I went the wrong way. Yeah, Nikki's just going, you know what, I kinda miss conveniences of modern world. Let me just invent you some.
Nikki, what is this place? Why are there so many snails locked up in here?
Probably because they're alive.
Wrong. We need to release them quickly. Maybe I can purify them.
Living beings produce energy, right?
Valor? How did you end up locked up here? Who locked you away here?
Wait, Domi Baba, is that Valor?
Aww.
Snail you mentioned before? The one that went missing? Yes. Lady Nikki, I grew up with Valor. I can't be mistaken, but he shouldn't be here.
I mean, technically
Seems
none
to
of
be
the
the
snails
Dosselin's
should be
secret
here.
Warehouse. They must be the ones who locked Valor up here.
Could this be in preparation for the healing of the Mother Shroom?
No, Domi Baba. These past few days, I've been investigating the Dossalists.
So
It wasn't
anyway,
until
your
I saw the
religion
murals
is
in the
evil.
Colosseum and these locked up snails that my suspicions were finally confirmed. It seems like everything stems from some secret plan the Dossalists are hatching.
A secret plan?
Do you remember when we first met in the Mother Shroom Woods? Well, back then, I think I entered the Mother Shroom's dream. I could feel all of her suffering. But it wasn't the illness the Dossalists claimed. It was a mechanical creation. Something that looked like a seed.
So anyway, they're
That thing
trying
is
to
definitely
harvest
not
all the
natural.
natural energy of literally everything in your world.
I've been wondering what the purpose of that mechanical
Including
seed
your
was,
mother shroom.
until I saw what was on the snail's back.
In order to pump that energy and revive, like,
Wait,
a Titan King or some shit.
are you saying the Mother Shroom isn't getting any better? How could that be?
Yes, not only that, but they might have made the Mother Shroom sick on purpose. These things are just like the mechanical seed I saw in the Mother Shroom's dream. Now I know for sure. There is no disease. The Dossalists made it
So
all
I
up.
would recommend just taking that out of
When we
the
were in the
snail.
Colosseum, I found something else.
All this, the Mother Shroom's illness, was caused by the Dossalists? Have they been deceiving us all along?
Yeah, unfortunately you're not that hard to
Hero,
deceive.
Are you alright? I'm fine, your meowiness. Please, continue.
From what I saw on the walls of the Colosseum, the Titan King might not even be the true god. It's just another lie. I'm sorry you had to hear this, Domi Baba. But I think you deserve to know the truth.
So now that I shattered your whole world, let's continue anyway.
Then, everything I've believed,
Yep.
it was all a lie?
There is no Santa.
Domi Baba, don't give up. You're the Shroomling's hero.
Tooth Fairy does not
The past is
exist.
the past. What matters now is that you keep protecting everyone.
Yeah, it is a very nice shiny snail. I love how they
We've gotta tell
how
the
they
Shroom
shine.
King about this. Let's go to Spira as soon as possible.
Wait, we know their secrets, but they haven't found us yet. Until we uncover their plan, the fewer Shroomlings know about this, the better.
Yeah, we like literally shattered his whole
Valor and the
worldview
others
and then just
to stay
dismissed
here?
it and moved on.
Okay. Valor can understand me. I'll ask him to watch over the other snails.
What's going on? How come there are so many snails here?
Battery factory.
So that's why. And it all makes sense. The Docilists never cared about spreading their faith. They had other plans from the very start.
You know, I wouldn't feel bad about harvesting a potato, but I would even feel bad about harvesting my own cactus because, like, I want that thing to thrive. Oh, purify. Okay. I thought I'd just gonna climb up and, you know, pull it out. And then, like, to upgrade from plants is even more brutal. Like, you wouldn't do that to a bug or an animal. I suppose if you could make it into a harmless symbiotic relationship, it might not be too bad. But currently it doesn't seem very harmless. No, I don't do calls. Especially not about incubuses. You definitely don't call any strangers on the phone, sorry. Oh, cats are plenty interested. It's just that I have one houseplant in my bedroom. And I have most of my houseplants in my workroom over here. Though I need to replant the cactus, and it's a very big boy by this point. So I'm afraid that its pot will soon exceed the confines of my windowsill. Biggie keeps on really liking to boop the cactus to a point where he booped the cactus to the floor several times. I don't understand. And he also kind of wants to eat the poisonous leafy plants. I don't understand that cat. Han also wants to eat the plants. You would think that booping a cactus would be painful, but for some reason they really don't care. So normally there is such an invention called doors, and they don't leave them here unsupervised. And if I did, I would realize that the cactus might end up on the floor by the time I'm back.
And this cavern is actually behind the snail ranch. Ah, no wonder snails kept disappearing from the ranch before.
We've gotten quite a few valuable leads.
The other plant is just like African grass. It's just like a tall, thick,
What are you
spiky
planning to do
thing.
next?
I'm heading back to Spira to expose the Docilists' plan.
Yes. Long overdue, if you ask me. I'll head back to Shell Island for now. Good luck defeating the Docilists and leading the Shroomlings.
As tempting as that sounds, I'm not planning to become the leader for now. I think it's more important that I focus on dealing with the Docilists.
And if you need anything, you can always ask me for help.
My cat
Little
wants
hero?
me.
Be sure to keep an eye on your
I'm
St.
done.
this time.
No, I don't
Worry,
get it.
I definitely will. I'll never let Lady Nikki get kidnapped again.
That's the spirit, little hero.
Come on, Lady Nikki. I'll escort you back to Spira.
Domi Baba, You've been worrying about Valor too, haven't you?
Lady Nikki, protecting you is my duty.
Void's
Hero
back.
protects those who cannot protect themselves, and I'm more than capable. Please,
Thank you.
check on him.
Yeah, Han's here.
Don't underestimate the Saintess, little hero. She's defeated
I will
behemoths.
say I'm very
She
glad
might end up
that cats are
protecting you.
fairly resistant to a lot of things.
Then
It's actually
Lady
quite
Nikki,
difficult to
you
poison a
head back to
cat.
Spira first.
Like,
I'll go
if
check on
dog
Valor.
eats something
We
that
can meet
it
at the
really
Dawson's
shouldn't,
church
it's
later.
immediately an emergency.
Once you enter the
If
city,
horses
see a
eat
building
something
with a
that
pointed roof.
they really shouldn't,
Be
it's
sure to head
immediately an
over there.
emergency. Cats can
I'll remember
consume
that.
quite a bit of toxic things in
Either
very
way,
small
thank you
quantities, and they will
Thank you,
get sick
Wilhelm.
and vomit, but
And
they won't
thank you,
like
Domi
immediately
Baba.
die from it. So even if
Thank
one
you
of the
nothing.
cat crunches a
I'm
leaf,
sure we'll
it's
be
like,
seeing each other
you
again real
stupid dumb idiot, because it will make you sick, and I'm gonna keep you from that leap at like as much as I
What a
can.
lovely sunny day.
But at the very least,
Check out what the Shroomlings are doing.
they won't immediately die from it. So I do really appreciate that quality of cats. Yeah. It's like the same with food items. There's plenty that cats shouldn't have, but they will only get very sick if they ate a lot of it, and not like if they accidentally grab like a piece or two. Yeah, cats eat a lot of really weird stuff. You want that? Is it here that you want, or is it somewhere else? It's not decided yet. He asked for up, but he might want to go on the shelf. He might want to be here. Needs some time to make a decision. He has a lot of fluff on him. Cat's been
Lady Magellan
shedding the
is
whole
awake
winter.
and is looking for you everywhere.
You left the snail ranch without permission. Please see her in Spira right away and explain.
Oh no, I left the snail ranch without permission,
I'll
teehee.
head back right away.
I'll soon be able to build a second void in here.
Magoo, make those fresh leaves into hot rolls. Quit slacking off and get up. Whirly is Your Excellency's snail, you know. I wasn't slacking off. Whirly and I were just taking a nap.
How do you make a leaf into a hot roll?
It smelled so comfy.
Do you cook the leaf?
It made me all sleepy. According to those books I read on snail care, the top part of the shell is the most ticklish. So you should be gentle when... Huh? It's... Your Excellency! She's back! She's back! Where have you been, Your Excellency? You just vanished in the Mother Shroom Woods that day. We were all worried sick.
Void is busy purring at
No
my
need to worry.
grapes.
I was just taking some time to recover in Elderwood Forest.
What are you doing?
Bree Baba, while I was away, how have things been at the ranch?
Everything's shroomy, I guess. Mr. Kuilolo is still trying to figure
I
out what
don't
happened
know.
to those missing snails. A lot of them disappeared over the past few years, and we're not really sure where they went. Mr.
To be fair, he loves eating plants
obsessed
sometimes.
with talking about them day and night. He's barely even sleeping anymore. They even asked the Docilists to help search, but they found nothing. Talk about a shrewd headache.
pretty big for a cat. So what do you think about docilism?
What do you think about the docilists?
The Docilists are our saviors.
Oh, Jesus
They
Christ.
saved the Mother's Room and even shared a strawberry jam with us.
It's just, what if they aren't who you think they are?
Yeah, he's pretty huge.
It's hard for me to explain, but if they ask you to do anything, you don't have to give in to their demands. Protect yourselves first, okay?
I don't know if I follow, but I trust you, Your Excellency. Call it a gut feeling. I just adore you.
That neighbor's cat that got abandoned that was visiting us, he was so small in comparison to the rest of my cats.
Your Excellency, are you and his meowiness going back to Spira?
Well, we're about to head into the city, but I'm not sure if we can. The spear leading to Spira is so covered in vines.
Rest assured, Your Excellency, those messy vines, we've already cleared them all up!
Aww.
Wonderful! Thank you! In that case, we'll be on our way.
But wait, Nikki, didn't Koi Lolo say you can only climb on the spear if you're riding a snail?
I sometimes ask my cat who's made out of cat.
Your shroomy heart, Your Excellency. We've taken good care of your
Which
snake.
doesn't make a lot of sense, but I find it cute. Like, oh, who's made out of cat? You're 100% cat. Yes, you are.
Yeah, we're always all set for your journey ahead.
You are. Yes,
Thank you,
are.
everyone. Mind if I take it for a spin?
I'll spin your snail in a while. That really sounds wrong. What I want to do is deposit some of the dues that we have been collecting.
Wow, what a tall
He is very happy.
I don't think you can get up there without a snake.
And that's the problem, though. I have quite a lot of cats that do genuinely enjoy my table and my company. So sometimes you're just doing work, and then one cat will come in and sit down and steal all your desk space, and then another cat will come in and sit down and steal all of your desk space. And they really don't mind lying down on keyboards. Like, that's not a problem for them. It is a problem for me, not them. Actually, I'm sorry, whoever you are. Did I add you into my friends list? That's the question. No, okay. You can contact me anytime, you weird shroomling. I'm just kind of hunting for people. So I suppose if I took a picture with whoever this person is, hunting for people sounds really wrong. How did they even, like, do a picture here? Because your camera gets stuck on the friggin' stupid Monster Man. Like, I practically have no control over my camera because of where our giant do guy is. I'm mainly doing this because if you take photos with other people, it adds them to your friends list, and then I could send her a part and then receive more parts from the game for the anniversary thing. But it does mean that I need a sacrifice, which is a very horrible thing to say about somebody on a stream. Excuse me, I need you to sacrifice yourself and come onto my friends list. Just so that... How did they make their picture look this good? When I try, it just gets too bright. You know what? Let's not do that because they will just receive a picture from somebody called "This is stupid" and then they will think that I'm offending them, which I'm not trying to do. I could go into Sea of Stars and collect any message in the bottle, because messages in the bottles also allow you to add people into friends list. Let me offer you some more. And some more. Yeah, I feel like I'm okay at taking pictures on my main account, but it is so incredibly basic. And like, a whole bunch of people are just super good at that whole picture taking thing. We do have a port right here. So, Sea of Stars, and we're aiming for any one bottle. Aw, thank you. Void is currently on my desk, just lying down. The issue is that he's kind of hugging my small keyboard.
Nikki, it looks like the star bell is pink. Maybe try shaking it?
While I'm here, I may as well collect the stars. And they're all in that direction, okay. Okay, this German person. You get a friend's request. I don't know what language that is, but you get a friend's request. A very nice dot. Appreciated. You get a friend's request. That's not what I meant to press. Now, I could go into gift and receive. Okay, they actually need to accept my friend's requests. Oh. I don't have anyone to give things to, so I can't receive them. Oh well, we tried. We tried. Yeah, Sea of Stars looks pretty. Like, while I'm here though, I may as well just go here and grab the stars from the Sea of Stars. They made collecting the stars super easy, because now they all just spawn together. Some people are super unhappy about that because they deleted some of the game from the game. But in my perspective, they made the busy work for dailies. And you can choose to do a little bit less busy. So I honestly don't see the problem. No, I can't break the button while being giant. That's not fair. I would assume that they probably do. Like, that's a tiny Nikki. I ran out of giant power-up. If you upgrade your gigantification enough, the energy becomes infinite. Which is why a lot of people like running around as it so much. It's very convenient. I just wish that there was more places that you could actually use like regular basic wish field. I think gigantification should just work absolutely everywhere. I mean, that's probably kind of the impression that you get from doing the story anyway, like, what is this? Where am I? Because it mixes quite a lot of very jarring things together, but it works, so don't knock it. I'm still missing 1 star. I think. Therefore I am. Am I? No? We sure? Oh yeah! No, fair enough. Got that done. And then there's of course still stars that we can get from here. Join animal playtime! Leave a message in the bottle. We can do that one. I will leave a picture of a nice puppy. And I will have to leave people something nice. Place a worm here. And go. It's very hard to type because there is a cat butt in front of my keyboard. Not S. Not X. Not S. Not D. Where is A? How can I misplace A? There we go. A. Nice. Well, P. There we go. I'm gonna send that. Yeah, that is kind of like the actual lore of the game. Like, anyway, and in this one dimension, the world ended, and then, like, Nikki painted a new one, so that's cool. Let's see, what shards do we have? We have this one. And we don't even have enough to acquire the hair yet. Fair enough, because that wasn't the goal. The goal was to try and invite somebody to Friends. Which I did, but nobody responded yet, so I can't just send them a piece. And receive more pieces. I could potentially befriend myself, but it feels like a hassle to do so.
Don't blow away.
Well, time to be a snail. A really slow one at that.
docilism. And the pinnacle of deception. Some truths should never be locked away in dark caverns. Let's get going, Momo.
Okay.
I like how this is the slowest ride that you can engage in your whole life. The snails really don't go very fast. Which is, yeah, like, that's pretty realistic. I'm just like, yeah, kind of just inching upwards.
Thank you, Whirly.
Well, I spy with my little eye a whole ass town.
Even all their buildings are topped with those big shroom hats.
Can you imagine how creepy it would be if we did that as people?
That building with the pointy top over there.
We just topped every building with hair. Like human hair.
Yes, that must be it. But there aren't any roads leading up to it. And it's so high up that hill.
Or even worse,
How do we get
skulls.
Hey, Nikki, check out that rope.
It's just the top of the skull. We place it on top of buildings.
Connection. I've got an idea, Momo. Maybe I can acquire an outfit that will allow me to get around by sticking myself to the wall. Then I'll be able to move freely across Spira.
Nikki truly has the weirdest ideas ever. She's like, maybe I could just stick myself to the wall. Why are you looking at me like that? That makes perfect sense. Yes, yes, she did. This is made from one bee and quite a few threads. We're very normal when it comes to making outfits. And switch that to the sticky claw.
Nikki, we can find these materials nearby. Let's get moving.
Also, I just want to check something because it's reset today. We're still quite far away from evolving Wishful Rosa, but we should probably still do this. Yeah. I haven't actually tried the base. A sticky outfit? It is kind of funny to use it because you can't just like stick to things. And sure, you can sort of go from B to B because that is what you're sticking to most often. Yes, bees. Of all things. Bees are very sturdy in this game for some reason. But I'm so used to just being able to zoom with the 5-star that I have. Yeah, we're the giant shell at the top of that thing that we were climbing towards. Here we go. We can stick. We can become a giant. Which will allow us to grab the Whim Star. And we also unlocked, well, not unlocked, but stepped directly into that. Collapsible ground. I was just trying to find words for it. Now this is a very funny material because it's 2-in-1. It is both a clay cocoon and there is an actual like bee inside of it. Or like more a moth. So I can show it with this. If you shoot it, it opens up. And like a little moth releases. And then you can catch the moth. It's a cicada. Cicada. One of those. And the annoying bit is that the game asks you for quite a few of those when you're crafting things. And, well, first of all, because it's a 2-in-1 ingredient, it is kind of limited. And secondly, because you can either get one or the other. And secondly, it's very hard to track on the map. Just struggling to catch a goddamn star. Don't mind me. Because Spira has 3 levels to itself. And the map is not really height-based. Like, I can show you what I mean. If I go and I say, I want to track a material. And I want to track a glazed cicada. This is how it shows up. It's really anybody's guess which level that's on. So it's very not convenient. The tracking is not meant for it, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I like the zooming around the place. It's very convenient. Unfortunately, it's practically only usable in Spira. Like, there are very few other places where there's anything to hang on to. You can hang on to some birds that fly like a predetermined flight pathway. But majority of where it's used to, it's just here. It's the multi-level map design that's just kind of an odd choice when your mini-map is not meant for it.
What's up with this wrinkly leaf?
Wrinkly leaf.
It looks like there's a doodle on it.
Aw, Dummy Baba's journal. You know what? Let's not read it. This is private stuff. We shouldn't.
Lady Nikki, you're finally here. Did you drop this?
Ah, yes, that's mine.
Are you okay?
I saw you standing here alone earlier, and you seemed a little sad.
We did just shatter his whole world. Give him
I'm
some
fine.
time, Nikki.
Just thinking about the past. By the way, Lady Nikki, how was your climb on the spear? Was it a steady ride? I'm sure it felt scary.
So anyway, your religion that you have held true for years is entirely false. Why do you look so sad?
Don't worry. The caretakers and I already treated them with some ointment. They're fast asleep. Lady Nikki, Lady Medale has been looking for you. She's telling everyone you owe them an explanation for disappearing. The energy in the church, it's tense.
Thank you, Domi Baba.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that too.
Lady Nikki,
Oh, what's wrong?
Lady Nikki, can I go with you? If Lady Medale puts you on the spot, I'll stand up for you.
Domi Baba, you...
Don't worry about me. I've actually had time to think these past few days. I'm starting to understand things better. I always believed that once I became the hero of docilism, I'd be able to protect everyone, like Teacher did.
Who was your teacher, Domi Baba?
I don't think we've ever met them before. Are they a hero, just like you? Yes.
I just want to
Sir
touch his
Sosha was the
shroom cap,
Docilist's
and I'm
previous
pretty
hero of
sure
the
that
city.
that would be as weird as touching
Shroomling
somebody's
I admired
hair.
the most of all. He went alone to the deepest depths of the Soul Spring.
Like,
to
excuse
bring
me,
back
can I
its water
squish
for
the
the
top
Mother
of your
Shroom.
head? I'm just
But he
wondering how
vanished.
spongy it
I
is.
promised myself I would take his place and protect the Shroomlings like he did. But now I've realized
Yeah, Raggy.
the Docilists have been hurting the Mother Shroom this entire time. Everything they tried to believe it was a lie.
I just need to know if it's spongy or not.
I couldn't even keep Valor safe. Even so, I still want to be a hero. Not for the Docilists, but for Lady Nikki, the Mother Shroom, and for all us Shroomlings.
Should we be worried that this shroom is effectively worshipping
We call
us?
you Excellency because that's what you are. Excellent. I want to live up to my title too.
Yeah, can I just, like, check how bouncy you are?
Domi Baba. You've been a hero ever since you picked up
You
the
look
spear
like
and
you
put
would
on
be
that
very
cape.
rubbery.
Sounds like you have Her Excellency's stamp of approval.
So,
You also look like you would taste like blueberry jelly. Would you mind?
together.
Yes, but Lady Nikki, I have to take you to change your outfit before meeting Lady Medale. You'll need to wear the Saintess's special attire. Maybe you forgot. It's just another one of Docilism's annoying rules.
Like, that is such a pointless rule to make. But okay, I'll find the full outfit. There it is. We look so cute in it. Yeah, I mean, I'm a god. You can just worship me. What's so wrong about that?
Looks like you finally remembered the way back. You practically
Yeah, I
vanished
did
after
have a
leaving
head
the small
trauma.
ranch. Where did you go?
I don't know. I just wandered the forest for a
Sorry,
couple
Lady
of days.
Medale. When I woke up in the snail ranch, my mind felt totally cluttered. Like I'd forgotten so much. After that, I rested on Shell Island for a while. Then I slowly recovered.
You seem different. Your Holiness, Her Excellency was gravely wounded. I personally escorted her to seek medical help. She only recovered recently.
Can I steal this girl's makeup?
You used to be quiet as a
And her
sheep.
hood.
Why is it you've
And
become
maybe the
bold as
horns.
daylight?
Lady Mateo, I think that as the Saintess of Docilism, I shouldn't cower in the shadows. Instead, I need to learn to open my eyes in the
Like, the
darkness.
rest of her outfit is
To
fairly
see truth,
simplistic, but just
even if
like
it
that
offends
head
everything we
presentation.
once firmly believed. At its core,
Oh,
isn't
and the
that
cloak.
what Docilism teaches us?
The cloak. I would steal the cloak. Stop trying to erase my secondary soul that I ate.
The healing of the mother shroom is approaching. You should tend
Why are
to
your hands blue?
duties.
Doesn't look
I
like
will
gloves.
Cut the mother shroom open with the holy spear to help rid it of illness. At the time of the
Is
healing,
anything else blue?
you
Because,
will
like,
dress accordingly and lead the shroom
your
to
neck looks like you would have some blue down
as
there.
well as maintain order.
But then the top of your
Don't
arm
get
is white,
lost again.
and then it
I will
transitions
not
into
be so
blue again.
tolerant next time.
Is this normal for your species? Would you mind trying this bikini on for me so that I can see the rest of your character model to figure out how your coloring goes? Do you have a tail?
Good thing Medale didn't ask too many questions, huh? Nikki, when she came up to us, I thought I saw a mark on the back of your neck start glowing. I must be seeing things, right?
I don't think it was your imagination. I did feel a sudden searing pain. Just like when that mysterious girl entrusted me with
Yeah,
her
she
destiny.
like erased the sign off us. I don't know what that does exactly.
Did you see her horns too? They're just like that Docilis commander we met before.
And these are like half dragon people.
They're Park Solians from the Boneyard. Lady Medale was the one who got her followers to bring Docilism to Spira.
From what I could tell, it seemed like she was more concerned about the healing of the mother shroom than even Nikki was.
Yes, the healing is coming up. The ceremonial escorts, the choir, all the shroomlings in the city are busy preparing. Everyone here is still living the lie.
There's no time to waste. We have to figure out what their intentions are before the healing begins. What is the purpose of that mechanical seed?
Yes.
And where did the guardian beast go?
Lady Nikki, would you like to take a look back home? You may not remember, but you conducted a lot of research when you were cooped up there.
Like, we don't know any more
Could
than
still
that.
be some important clues there. Maybe that'll even help you recover your memories.
The Saintess is home? Okay, let's go home first.
Yes! Oh, but Lady Nikki, Valor is still recovering in the cavern. I'll go check on him first. I can meet you at the home of the Saintess in a bit. Oh, right! Before the healing, remember to go to the Ascension Lift to participate in the flower offering ceremony.
Flower offering ceremony?
As Saintess, you have to go to the Ascension Lift every year to offer a bouquet of flowers. It's the very spot where the Shroomlings first saw the Titan King. Later, we started holding the flower offering ceremony every year, where you place the flowers symbolizing our faith on the flower offering dais to tell the Titan King what we've wished for.
So, this is part of a Saintess' responsibility.
So did you guys
There's no
actually
rush
see
at
a
all.
Titan King? Or
Flowers
what
aren't
do you
even
mean by
ready.
that?
I'll let you know when it's time to go.
No problem. I'll make sure to be there on time.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm asking. Like, is this like some sort of tale that they're given, or... What? Were we... I want to be running around in the birthday suit because I kind of like it. And not the kind of birthday suit that people tend to imagine when they hear the word birthday suit. I mean... Probably, but... If there's new shrooms that are growing, then surely they're also dying. Yeah, this is my birthday suit. I have a sword now. So this is a pinball minigame. It can function pretty badly. The idea is to erase 60% of all grass, and then the game will consider the level to be done. But what I mean by can function pretty badly, it's very common for that ball to bounce at like lightning speed and go underneath a flipper that's flipping downwards and just completely fall out. Out of all the minigames, I think people hate the ball one the most. I'll pick up all the free money. Is this the church? Because that's another thing. There's... After you finish the story, the church stops existing. So all of these, like, lore pieces, you either have to collect them now, or later on, like, find them scattered throughout the area and not here anymore, which is highly inconvenient for people that have not entered the Snurch or the Snail Church. Yeah, the physics for the ball game are very jank. Yeah, the Snurch. Except in this world, it's both Snail and Mushroom Church. And that is our house. Ooh, this reminds me. I need to figure out where we are. Let's track this one. There is a reason why I want to unlock that point. And let's get to it. Let me just fly and fly and grab those. The reason being it's directly a bridge away. Yeah, why not? I'll take a picture. Take a picture with the stage. Let's upload this. It's directly across from the boutique, and boutique has a lot of new clothes. So I want us to have it. Like, screw going home, we're going shopping first. Aha! It's the dining hall. These guys want us to teach them rhythm. We need 60% accuracy. You just need the spacebar if you're on a computer. Sometimes the presses don't register, so if I'm hitting my spacebar very loudly, I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, you gotta shop before you stop a massive conspiracy. How else are you gonna stop a massive conspiracy if not through shopping? Ahaha, we get to take another picture. I just wanna like imagine that this is just Nikki's holiday photos. Like, she's just like, oh, I visited a great new place. I took so many pictures. This is me in front of the shop, and like, this is me in front of the church. Okay, now we have a sideways glance. Let's get more poses. Yeah, I am the Saintess. It was a really weird holiday, guys. But like, I had fun, so that's like the only thing that matters. By the way, there's like sentient mushrooms, they worship me now. Hope everyone's fine with that. I'm kinda cool with it, you know. Yep. Void decided to sit up. Hi. Yeah, good boy. He was just lying on my desk. Yeah, this is me between in front of the human eating beast. I took a lot of pictures with this bad boy. Is there a select all button? I'll need to individually click everything. So like, and then I went into their store and just literally bought the whole thing. And Hans sitting down again. Very close to my secondary keyboard. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. There really needs to be a select all button. I'm glad that I don't need to check out one item at a time, but still. How much cash? 600,000, not bad. Just... Nikki comes into the store and goes, everything. I'll be having everything, please. Just everything. What do you mean, everything? I'm buying out your whole store. Those wigs? Mine. All of these clothes? Mine. All of this is... It all belongs to me. Yeah, it's completely fine to have gripes with things inside games. So many pieces of clothes. So many. Come on, game, let's continue going. Yeah, like the Saintess just like casually strolled in and bought everything. What did she buy? Everything. The whole store. Their Saintess used to be so shy that she would like never leave her house. He's lying down again. And a nice curled ball on my desk. Now you're eligible for buying echoing plumes. That's echoing plumes. I tried actually styling this before. I'm gonna keep my eye on both the status of the stream in both my streaming and my like live mode, because I want to see if we can enter this place without our game just croaking. Yeah, we can like restyle Sharky. I want to go with recent. I always really like bobs. Like this hair kind of irritates me because it's a nice hairstyle, but I feel like the yellow is too yellow. It reminds me of a botched bleach job. Like when you're like, I'm going for a natural yellow, and then instead that turns out. I really like bobs. I don't know why. Yeah, it could be. It's like something's wrong with it. It doesn't quite look right. Though the more I look at this bob, the more I just wanna go with something that I'm used to seeing my Nikki in. Like this is a nice bob as well, and that's the from Purifying Wind outfit. And this is one of my very liked bobs. This is one of my favorite hairstyles. I think Purifying Wind outfit works in here. It's funny because we can just like carry around massive sleeves with this. Which is from an entirely different outfit, but if we ever wanted massive sleeves... This is if we ever want to cosplay a granny or feeling a tiny bit cold. Do we have any socks that would, like, go with this outfit? If you wore a dress like this, you would probably wear it without socks, I would imagine. We can, of course, go with the very dramatic heels from the other outfit. Like, I think if you were wearing this, you would be wearing the open-toed ones. Or dramatic heels. I don't know if I actually, like, want something else with this. Like, this veil is really cute. But I don't know if I want it or not. Of course, we can always wear it with a leather jacket. Or giant friggin' sleeves. Just for reasons. Oh yeah, if you wanted to, like, wear giant heels while running around. That is a very... That is very decorated. You have several different bows. That is a very cute butterfly. This one is weird because it's hard to actually find clothes that work with it just because of, see how awkwardly it just like impales hair? That just reminds me of like a granny cap. Like if you want to go to sleep or if you have just like done your hair and you want to keep it that way, you put on that cap. We can add some earrings. You see, I wanna give her something that would make this look, that would like give this a little bit of more like Nikki pizzazz. Like these things, star haze things, they're very cute. But I also want to use a lot of what the store had. What if we did this as pizzazz? This is a pretty epic pizzazz, though I might want to recolor it. Would be kind of weird to wear 2 necklaces. Not that you can't. Would be kind of weird. Glasses. Nothing wrong with glasses, but there's also a thing of just like adding too much. It might just like be better to just throw in a veil on it. Yeah, the veil really helps with the look. And I do like this piece, but not in this color. So let's just select all and let's try... Ooh. Okay, as a free color. These ones are pretty not bad. It's because the top one, this one, kind of takes it down a notch. But I want to take down a notch specific parts of it. So let's select this. It's hard to see which parts what influences. I think the star is this. The area surrounding the star is this. What is the little yellow thingies on the star? Is it this? This might work. It took the star down by just a notch. So now I can wear a very festive star, but it's not like bright yellow. Yeah, there we go. We did some shopping. Yeah. Swords, lavender, and a hammer is what we have for handhelds. It's just that the normal selection for that star, the whole outfit, it's not gold yellow, it's brighter than gold yellow, so it comes off a bit like, I don't know, painted foil? Which isn't my favorite. Like, we did shopping. And now we can like use a new pose that we have unlocked. Oh, we're like, oh, look how sweet. It's a stage. Yeah, that's how we roll. My house is somewhere in that direction. I should probably start heading there. Hello, bee. Hello, other bee. Hello, bee. chest. So, like, what did you do, priestess? Oh, you know, I just flew around the whole place by sticking myself to bees. Then did some shopping, and now I'm here. To be fair, Nikki must be a very special person because some of these solutions are very creative. And nobody, like, says anything to her, so she never, like, considers the fact that maybe she can't. Nikki, maybe you can't stick yourself to bees. And, like, that doesn't even pass through her head. So as a consequence, she can. She can actually stick herself to bees. It's like how nobody ever, like, questions Momo. They're like, oh yeah, Nikki comes with one-of-a-kind cat. That's perfectly normal, that's just Nikki.
Shh, be quiet. We might run into Her Excellency today. I heard she's back.
Hello. I'm back.
You mean the pretty girl over there, with the chubby kitty next to her? Isn't that Her Excellency?
I am my excellency, thank you for noticing.
Your Excellency.
Yeah.
Hello, Your
And the painted cat's Momo was a koi fish.
Our chant before the healing starts.
Yes. We're definitely not here to sneak a peek at you, Your Excellency.
Can it, Bolulu?
You should gaze upon the glory of Her Excellency and my meowliness with pride. Quit being so sneaky about it.
Momo is so bossy about this whole thing.
Heard that Her Excellency has returned, so we wanted to admire her holy aura. Yeah, it's like she's literally glowing. Look at that soft, warming
That could be the light behind me.
How's the chant coming along? Making good progress?
Don't worry, Your Excellency. I've already memorized the first 2 verses and mastered the Shroom Twister. As the leader of the Shroomling Choir, I can't afford to sing out of tune.
I'm still working on my diction. When I get too nervous, it all just sounds like goo.
Excuse me, Your Excellency. Would you be able to practice the verses with us? I'm going to be front and center, leading all of us in these chants.
I incorporated some LEDs into my outfit. I am literally glowing. Okay,
Alright,
we
let's
can
practice
do
together.
the whole thing again.
I'm a beginner myself, you know. I'll need your help along the way.
God damn it. I can sort of go with it. Like, some people say that it's very hard to actually go with the beat here, but my spacebar is getting a bit wrecked from this.
We have to prepare the flowers now. We wanted to give the most beautiful flowers to you. Thanks for your help.
Then I want to give my prayer book to Your Excellency too.
You're very welcome. Let's practice together again soon.
Okay. Goodbye, Your Excellency. Her Excellency gave us singing lessons today.
Momo.
That's like their whole thing. Like, their whole society is like
Home of
this.
the Saintess to look for clues first.
We'll look for clues in the in a second, Momo. I wanna grab some money off the top of my own house. And then afterwards I wanna take a picture in front of my own house. Because once again, according to Nikki, we're having a sightseeing tour. And this is me in front of my own house pretending to be a swan. Do not ask. Thank you. I mean, I think they worship the Mother Shroom because they have, like, songs about the Mother Shroom. And technically before that, the god of this place was the dragon. The one that kinda got impaled. Books! Also music. It's a very... like... if this was my house, I don't really blame the Saintess for not wanting to, like, leave it. Because it just seems very cozy. Like, I would love to work in here. With the one issue being that there is no bathroom. If you have to go, you have to bring a bucket or something. I've always believed that they must have left traces somewhere in this land. To find answers, I began investigating in secret. I circled around behind the Shroomling bathhouse, avoiding the docilist patrols. The atmosphere there was tense. I've heard that the Shroomling King had a confrontation with the docilists. Amid this chaos, I sensed an unusual spiritual fluctuation. I confirmed it. Those were their tears, sacred relics, yet the corruption of dark essence was seeping into them, sometimes dragging nearby creatures into its influence. I had no way to directly touch these objects of devotion, nor the strength to confront the dark essence head on. All I could do was seal the tears away. Using the last of my strength, I enclosed, blurred writing, into the wall, layering it with mud and soil. I hoped this would at least temporarily shield them from the dark essence's devouring touch. The place I hid the tears has been sealed, but my strength is now so faint, I don't know how long I can hold them for. So, relics bad, Saintess sealed them inside the wall. Not like in this building, but like in this city. Day 1 of awakening. It hurts. My whole body is torn and scarred, as if fire iron has ripped me apart again and again. You woke up. You're not quite sure where you are, but you can write. Like, you just know how writing works, which is pretty amazing. But the deepest pain isn't in my body, it's in my chest. It feels empty, as though something vital has been taken out, leaving nothing but a hollow space. I can't remember who I am, only fragments, shadows, and voices float at the edge of my mind. Some shroomlings found me. They carried me back to Spira and called for a doctor. In their eyes, there was no malice. Day 3 of awakening. Still so weak. My body is covered in scars. I don't want anyone to see them. Today some strangers came dressed oddly. They called themselves docilists. They said I was their saintess, and that I must return to the faith, to the place that belongs to me. I don't know what they mean. The longer I stay, the clearer the whispers from deep within the ground become. That day when I awoke beneath the Mother Shroom, a wind rose from the depths of the earth. It wasn't quite a wind, more like a sigh, and that sigh gently lifted my fallen soul. Memories began to return. It was they, the true Ekeros. The origin of this forgotten land, the first stirring of the cycle of fate, my beginning. But the docilists have profaned their name. They stole the faith that was theirs. Even the hearts of the shroomlings are being clouded little by little. Anger takes root in my bones like a seed, burning fiercely in my hollow chest. But it's already too late. The more tainted prayers I hear, the weaker my body grows. I must uncover the truth quickly. If I delay, I would be too late. Look, if my existence depended on specific prayers, I would start teaching the little shrooms some new prayers in secret? How many days into the sickness is this? I can't recall. Even lifting a brush is exhausting. The High Priestess plans to hold a coming-of-age ceremony for me, yet I can feel the aura around her growing even more tainted. I can investigate no further.
Oh, Nikki! Didn't she mention in her notes that there was some friction between the Shroomling King and Docilism?
Yes. She only briefly mentioned his animosity toward the Docilists, and didn't specify why. We can ask Domi Baba about it. Maybe he remembers what happened back then.
I think, considering both outfits, this is Ekaros reborn, or something born out of Ekaros, or something born out of the Mother Shroom. AKA the human body that got spawned down because it was being positively affected by prayers to Ekaros or prayers to Mother Shroom, but negatively affected by prayers to the Titan King. It would suggest that when you destroy a god, there's enough energy that they can like spawn a human avatar. And it would kind of make sense if it's like a human avatar spawned from Ekaros because of the scars and because of the draconic motifs. And then she covered it up with the Saintess's outfit.
Trusted her destiny to us. She was already so weak, with her body covered in those old wounds.
Nikki is weird because she has been here 1,000 years ago.
Gathering tons of information about the Docilists and the Ekaros.
Like, we either time traveled at some point, or upon Nikki failing, another Nikki retries the thing, but I don't think the two Nikkis should be in the same space at the same time. I would be very, very, very... I don't know, I expect it to not be Nikki, is what I'm trying to say. I would be surprised if it's a Nikki. I think it's more to do with the whole Ekaros storyline than it is to do with Nikki. What is still glowing in here? Oh, okay. 3 diamonds.
Domi Baba, you're here. How's Valor doing?
He gobbled up a big bundle of fresh leaves.
It's what we make outfits from.
Pretty good. Lady Nikki, did you find
We
anything
collect the
noteworthy
sketch
inside
and
your
then we craft an outfit.
Domi Baba, I remember you mentioned
Like a picture?
the Shroomling King back in the cavern.
A concept, a design.
You mean Sir Abutata? He's the ruler of Spira, and our esteemed, super lucky, big-bellied shroomling. He never carries a rod when he fishes, because they just jump right into his lap. Whenever he walks in the forest, he always comes across the sweetest fruits. Why do you ask, Lady Nikki?
Has he had trouble with the Docilists in the past?
Well, he's usually pretty gentle. But I do remember this one time when a shroomling sang the wrong words during a prayer ritual and was forbidden by the followers from drinking shroomberry juice for a year.
Not the shroomberry
Shroomberry
juice.
juice is our favorite drink of all time. When Sir Abutata heard about the punishment, his belly grew 3 sizes bigger with anger, and he got into a huge argument with those followers. I had never seen him that angry before.
In that case, I think it would be a good idea to talk to this Shroomling King.
That's right. The Docilists may have the final say on everything in this city, but Sir Abutata will always be a reliable Shroomling King. He will do anything for the Shroomlings. Besides, I've heard that his relationship with the Docilists is becoming more strained by the day.
It's okay, maybe he could align himself with the girl that swallowed
How
a
about we go pay him a visit?
prior Saintess's
He could be the
soul.
powerful ally we need.
Yeah, I'll lead the way. From what I know about Sir Abutata, he should be performing his holiest ceremony somewhere nice.
Is it a bath? Is the holiest ceremony just taking a
Do
bath?
you think it'd be rude if we intrude on his practice?
I don't think so. Sir Abutata told us that we can report anything we find to him while he's taking his bath outside.
Yeah, it is a bath.
His holiest ceremony is just bath time?
Bath time!
Yup. Taking a bath in a clear pool puffs you up and clears your head.
Puffs you
That's
up,
why
you
it's
say?
the holiest moment of all. Sir Abutata said so himself. Lady Nikki, your meowliness, let's head to the Shroomling bathhouse.
The Shroomling bathhouse! Why is there still a new sign? What is new? What are you trying to tell me? How far in are we? We're like nearly halfway. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's meet with the Shroomling King. Because I will be stopping sometime soonish. And then I'm thinking maybe next week we could just like finish the story. If not, we'll just have like a little bit of story to do when the next patch cycle begins.
A Shroomling bathhouse. Kinda reminds me of mushroom soup. Not that I'm getting hungry or anything.
Momo, soaking in these springs seems to be a very sacred ritual for the Shroomlings. They're some of the most relaxing moments of their lives.
Yeah, Momo, let's not eat the sentient shrooms. Let's maybe not boil them in a soup, is what I'm trying to say. Also, maybe let's not drink Shroomling bath water. That probably wouldn't taste properly like a mushroom soup. Until... I don't know, until like... you properly boil it? That would just taste like soaked mushrooms in water. Which... Is this one okay? I'm gonna assume yes. Hello!
I can't find my limited edition shroom cap mask.
Limited edition?
Deluxe volcanic clay version, and I only used a tiny bit of it.
My champion shovel's gone too. I just went for a quick dip and then it vanished. I flipped the bathhouse upside down and still haven't found it. Can you tell the Shroomling King about this? I could really use his help.
I see. I'll report the situation to him. Please be patient. It's strange how so many Shroomlings lost their possessions.
I find it funny that...
Even the Shroomling King himself.
Wait, the Shroomling King?
Oh,
I find
he's
it
also
funny
lost
that one of them is
something.
wearing like a
We'll report this
bath
to him as soon as we can.
cap,
We'll just
but
keep
not on
looking
the
around for
top
now.
of the head, just like on the sides.
The Shroomling King is missing. This is urgent. We must report it to him.
You can't report to the person that is missing.
Missing? How are we supposed to report anything to him?
The Shroomling King is missing! Bilbobo, Rautete, what's going on?
Sir Hero, what brings you here? And, this human girl?
Hello!
This is Her Excellency the Sanctus, and her companion, his Meowliness.
Hello. We would like to speak to Sir Abutata. Oh, it seems we came at a bad time. Is there anything we can do to help?
Your Excellency and his Meowliness. Thank goodness you're here. The Shroomling King's disappeared,
and we're panicking over here.
Here's what happened. Sir Abutata was in this pool the last time anyone saw him. He was soaking and suddenly, poof,
he vanished. We circled around the bathhouse 8 times, but we couldn't find any trace of him.
The only things he left behind are a steaming cup of juice and a small cushion that's all drenched in reek.
Hold on. How did someone as big as the Shroomling King vanish into thin air?
Something's not right here. Let's split up and investigate the areas surrounding the bathhouse.
The Shroomling King has to be close by.
It is kind of
I mean,
gross
someone his size
to
is too big to be stuck in some crack.
get
right?
a pillow and bring it into the bathhouse, if you ask me. Ooh, more clothes. I need flora scarf worms and hairband slugs. I can probably get some from the resonance store because we have quite a lot of resonance. Is it really in this one? Well, that's a scarf worm and not a floral one. That's a floral scarf worm. Should you do this? Probably not, but this is my secondary account. That's the face paint and snail talk. We need hairband slugs. Whatever is a hairband slug. Apparently we defeated a new monster inside the Wishfield one? Okay. And of course we found a lot of new diary entries. We have this outfit now. Anyway, I was looking for a hairband scarf worm? Hairband. I'm not entirely sure that that is even anywhere. I did catch 5 of them so far. So it's not like I won't see them, it's just that I'll see them eventually, but I would have already forgotten about the storefront. Yeah, I don't see any hairband scarf worms. I do see some coloring material though. We may as well pick up. And some glow up material. And some money. Perfect. There is a bathhouse in here. Just, yep, it's definitely here. Yeah, this looks good enough. You can jump on mushrooms. It's another bit of lore.
Nikki, look. That graffiti on the wall. Doesn't it look like the Shroomling King?
There's an entrance over there. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's get the king out of the wall. Like, you know, it's entirely normal. And let's grab other people's belongings while we do this. That's a diamond. Never gonna say no to more diamonds.
These are the things everyone lost. We should bring them with us.
That's another tier. Ooh, even more diamonds. Find it funny that I can stand on his helpmate. And we should leave. Oh, we saved their king. And also found the minigame. God damn it. That's why those flippers are just so wrong. Flip. I somehow flipped both of them off. Yay! We did it!
Sir Abutata, you're finally back. We were just planning to issue a missing Shroomling notice.
Oh, I'm alive. Now, is anyone able to explain to me what just happened?
Yeah, just, you know, casually hop into a wall.
It seems that you were sucked into some kind of strange dimension.
Well, he is the king.
It looked like it was once a holy place left by a god that became corrupted by
So you
dark
need to
essence.
wear something on your head
People
when you're the
started getting
king.
dragged in at random. This must be the two-dimensional space from the Saintess Diary. The one sealing the teardrops. As her power weakened, the seal loosened, and the dark essence tainted both the space and the teardrops.
You guys going with crowns? Losers.
I've already
I have a
taken care of
flower crown.
I promise you, this will never happen again.
I would say flower crown would be an expensive upkeep because you would need a fresh one quite often. But normally, like, crowns would be made from so much, like, gold and jewels that crown would probably cost more than just upkeeping a flower crown throughout your lifetime.
Yes, I'm Nikki, the Saintess. This is my friend Momo.
Oh my, I didn't recognize you at first. You always used to wear a veil.
I mean, technically I do. And this is like
Nikki,
traditional Saintess attire, which means that this is as much of a veil that I was wearing on regular day-to-day time.
While we were in there, we also found these. I think these items were lost by shroomlings who were bathing in the pool.
I'm amazed, Nikki. Not only did you scoop me out of that place, you also managed to find everyone's missing treasures. They're all back. I just wanted to help everyone look for things, then whoosh, slipped right into that space.
Well, I mean, he did find it.
Close to becoming the Mushroom King.
Mushroom King.
Well, since it led to the mystery getting solved and the trap being removed, I suppose it was a blessing in disguise.
And the missing treasures are found. They don't call you the luckiest shroom in Spira for nothing, says Momo without a voice.
Special way of using luck. Oh, I almost forgot the important stuff. Bilbo, would you fetch me the limited edition souvenir shroom hat from the treasury box?
Limited edition souvenir shroom hat.
Properly. Here you are. Please accept this small shroomy token of my gratitude.
Shroomy.
From now on, you are a VIP here at our bath.
He's so hungry that he is now just transmitting his thoughts psychically. He no longer uses his mouth to speak.
You're too kind, Sir Abutata. Actually, do you mind if I ask you about something?
Well, that's fine. Come, let's chat over some juice in the exclusive zone.
Exclusive zone. What do I need? Well, I can definitely find a bee. I hope. I'll come back to you in a second. I am looking for some bees. I know that that's really friggin' bizarre, but just like stay with me for a while, my man. How do we make a shroomling hat? I know. Bees. Ooh, I found a slug. It's not quite a bee. And also a 2F transfer station. That looks very bee to me. Adventure bee! Need more bees. Mind you, I am destroying my own way of getting up, considering that I'm catching the bees. That is another bee. We did unlock a teleporty point somewhere around here, right? I need the green one. This is the green one. Yeah, be right back. Just getting some bees. They would be like, wait, we gave you the sketch for limited edition Shroomling fashion. What do you mean, bees? And Nikki does not elaborate because Nikki. She just goes, don't worry about it, bees. You can level up your archery abilities, which makes you able to do AoEs, and different bows do different things. But nothing is leveled with me, so I just I take everything down by myself. Yeah, at least he hasn't decapitated somebody. And at least we don't need to decapitate somebody. That would be really cruel. How do we get Wind Rider fluff? Well, first we check here. I found some. Ah ha ha! Hat. What does this hat look like? Perfect. This is the limited edition shroom cap. Yeah, imagine going, so which one of you is losing your head? Because I want to wear it. They would be like, what? And I will be like, fashion! Hi! Ever since those Docilis coach chased away, Spara has been busy with life. We tore down the buildings and started building- what? No. That's not what we want to do. What do you mean since they got chased away? My man, get on with the times. The times are the wrong ones.
Sir Abutata, the pattern on this box, I've seen it before.
Oh yeah, I forgot I switched to manual.
Might you be referring to those floating purple shrooms?
Yes.
He's just having visions of the future.
Then sent me away.
You mean you've also been to the Mother Shroom's dream?
I have.
Yeah.
It was such a warm and whimsical place.
I was kind of worried that I was hallucinating a lot.
When I was just a baby shroom, I once played near the Mother Shroom woods and stumbled into the dreamscape in a daze. In the end, a giant purple mushroom shaped like a cloud carried me back to reality. Since then,
I like his eyes.
my luck has been nothing but
Mushroom
shrooms.
men's eyes are really
As if
weird.
the Mother
They're like
Shroom had blessed me.
tiny little
However,
beady
not
buttons,
just
but they
anyone
don't
can
look
visit the Mother
creepy. They
Shroom's
kind of look
dreamscape.
cute.
We Shroomlings believe that only those who
Normally,
are
if you
recognized
draw
by the
beady
Mother
eyes, you want
have
to
the
make
ability
the
to
character look menacing.
Mother Shroom must have
They made
recognized you.
beady eyes look adorable.
How lucky you are.
Sir Abutata, do you remember anything else you may have
Yes,
seen in that
I am
room?
that kind of benevolent god. I'm about to wear one of your head.
Anything related to the Mother Shroom's illness?
Back then, the Mother Shroom was perfectly fine, and I didn't see anything strange. But now that the Mother Shroom has fallen ill, Lady Medale has informed us about a strange growth inside the Mother Shroom that only the Holy Spear itself can remove. What did you see in your vision, Nikki?
I saw what looked like a mechanical seed.
A mechanical seed? Our mother shroom was born from nature. Why would there be a mechanical seed inside?
What if somebody placed it there?
Looks like someone
They
planted
tried
it
to
there
make your
intentionally.
mother into a cyborg.
It felt like the mother shroom was in lots of pain.
But how could that be? Every year, Docilists send our heroes to fetch water from the Soul Spring to heal the Mother Shroom. Why would they want to? No wonder her condition hasn't improved over all these years. In fact, it's only become worse and worse. Back then, the Docilists told us that the Mother Shroom was getting sick because we had forgotten who the true god was. They told us if we believed in Docilism, in the Titan King, she would be healthy.
Your wholesome
I
majesty.
believed them. I even encouraged the other shroomlings in the city to convert to Docilism.
Oh.
I thought she would surely be healed, when in reality, she's been suffering this entire time, even more than she had been before. Nikki, what is going on? What must we do to stop the Mother Shroom's suffering once and for all?
Well, one way to achieve that is to put the Mother Shroom down, but I don't quite suggest doing it. The feathers are so shiny on my Shroom hat.
We should take a closer look at Docilism.
When the Saintess entrusted us with our destiny, she said, in this land the faith in the gods has been recast and twisted. It seems that Docilism has transferred the faith that once belonged to Icarus, the dragon, to the Titan King. It's funny that Abu Tata is a choice, like the Mushroom King.
Getting to the bottom of things without breaking a sweat.
Based on the clues we found in the Colosseum, we know that the Titan King imprisoned the god and is not the true god of this land. From the Saintess's diary and her words, we know that Icarus is someone else. Docilists transferred the faith that belonged to Icarus to the Titan King, attempting to use this faith to control the Shroomlings. Docilism transferred the faith that Yep. Based on the mechanical seed in the Mother Shroom's dream and experimental seeds on the snails in the cavern. The true purpose of Docilism's actions is to use the seed to drain the Mother Shroom's energy. In the cave we found evidence of Docilism's secret mechanical seed experiments, and inside the Mother Shroom we discovered the same kind of seed. Both clues point to one fact: the true goal of Docilism's experiments is likely to use the seeds to drain the Mother Shroom's life energy. To expose the Docilism's conspiracy, what we need to do now is find the Guardian Beasts. On the Shell Island, tests have confirmed that the Guardian Beast never appeared at the Parkaya Crater Lake. If the Guardian Beast is still alive, it was most likely captured by the Docilists and may have witnessed what they did to the Mother Shroom. Only by discovering the Guardian Beast's whereabouts can we expose the Docilists' plot and help heal the Mother Shroom. I have deduced it! I have the brain!
They didn't even spare the Guardian Beast. That was the Mother Shroom's dear friend. In our hearts.
Now that I'm looking at it, even
just
has
as
like a
important as she is.
pearls or something that looks like pearls along the edge.
Trust me.
Mirta is very
the
smart.
one lifted up by the Mother Shroom herself in her dream. Only an incredibly special person could have that happen. If I can trust anyone at all, I can trust you.
I will say that
Besides,
you're still too
the
trusting
Shroomlings
because
trust
I
in our
could have lied to
intuition.
you about everything that I just
myself
said.
have always had suspicions about the Docilists. I even argued with them over the punishment they gave to a Shroomling once. But given how sick the Mother Shroom was at the time,
Oh, thank
none
you.
of us had a choice. Nikki, did you know? It was me who first welcomed in the Docilists. I just patted my belly and announced, "They will help us cure the Mother
Yeah, but
Shroom."
you're not the sharpest
I
tool
wanted
in
to
the
be a
shed,
king
it's
who
fine.
brought good luck to his people. But if I hadn't given my approval, the Mother Shroom probably wouldn't have suffered as much.
Yeah, but also you didn't know what to do.
It's not wrong to want to protect others. But turning away when the truth is unveiled?
That would be wrong. But you're not like that, Surabutata. You've been trying to do the right thing.
His
for the
cape,
Shroomlings
because of the tassels
and
at
for
the end of
Mother
it,
Shroom.
kind of makes me think that he's wearing a rug, but that's okay.
Nikki, what do you plan to do?
I'm gonna figure out what the Guardian Beast is.
Not
before
that
the
I
healing.
think of it.
Finding it might be the only way to expose the
All
Dawson's
shrooms
lies.
seem to sound like that.
Finally cure the Mother Shroom.
Or squeaky if they're like baby shrooms.
Fantastic! Nikki, you should ask Urali for help in any investigation involving
Considering
he's the shroomling who knows the most about it
that
in
there's
all
some
Spira.
baby
To
shrooms
him,
inside
Guardian Beast is more
flower
important
pots
than
that
anything.
eventually grow
Perhaps
large
he could
enough to
give you
gain
some
consciousness and
I'll
walk.
be monitoring for
It might be that their children just kind of
Come see me if you
sprout,
find anything.
Thank you, Surabutata.
like they're a
Momo
natural
and I
occurring
will see Mr.
occurrence.
Urali.
All right, then let's call this operation Operation Secret Shroom. Because we're the
And
only
because
ones
they
who
call
know
the
about
giant shroom
By
the
the
mother
way,
shroom, it might be where
before
the
you go,
spores for the mushrooms are coming from to begin with.
tiny favor.
Of course. As long as it's within my abilities, I'll do all I can.
Each time I had to meet with the Docilists, I spoke with such well-dressed people while I was wearing nothing but a bath towel. I always felt rather...
Currently, you're not even
underdressed.
wearing a bath towel.
So I want to dress properly.
Unless
To show
that
them
cape
I
is
am
the bath
shroomling
towel.
who bathes the most, has the roundest belly, and is the most reliable and majestic in all of Spira, the Shroomling King.
No problem. Leave it to me.
He wants a fashion
Ready to
style
help me put
duel.
I'm ready.
Yeah! It will be the fishing outfit! Perfect! I'm like, look, the Shroomling King. Fishing! It's indeed back. It's because I have so few things glowed up on this account, it's like 50-50 if it's gonna be the book catching outfit or the fishing outfit.
Thank you, Nikki. With this outfit,
Yeah, well, like, we can
majestic even
enhance
when
this a
I'm
little
lying in
bit.
the bath. When I see those dully dressed Docilists next time, I'll be able to stand proud with my belly out and dominate with
Yeah,
my
he will
charisma.
literally, like, make himself a fishing outfit the next time he sees some Docilists.
Nikki, it looks like Domi Baba sent us a message.
And then
Let's
he
check
will
it
be
out.
like, what? How is it going? Have you found Surabutata? Found him. That's great. With the Shroomling King backing us, our investigation will surely go smoothly. He also said that if we want to find clues about the Guardian Beast, we should ask Urili. Right, Mr. Urili used to take care of the Guardian Beast. After the Guardian Beast left, he went on to lead the ceremonial escort. He's been training at the Shroomling Market recently. If we want to find him, we'll have to try our luck there. Got it! Great, Mr. Urili may seem a bit quirky, but he really cares about his snails. Mention the Guardian Beast and he'll drop everything to help. By the way, Lady Nikki, I just saw that the flowers for the flower offering ceremony are ready. All that's left is for you to collect them and place them at the flower offering days. I'll go join the ceremony! See you later! And now we have to wait for the Nikki to put her texting device away. There we go. What is glowing? Time to collect? Time to collect what? Time to collect this. Okay. Anyway, this is as good place as any to stop. So when we return, we will be looking for the Guardian Beast. Thank you all for joining me today. And hopefully I'm gonna see you all in either my videos or the next time when I do a stream, which is hopefully next week. So, toodaloo!